Little Rock is a place where you'll be amazed by everything that awaits every member of the family. Explore sites like the Little Rock Arkansas Table Mountain State Park, which opened its grand opening in 2023. Learn about the world around us at the Museum of Discovery, and at the Central Arkansas
I'm
Nature
here with head
Center,
coach
you
Austin
can see
Dobbs.
alligators
Coach,
up close.
had a
You
heartbreaking
can tour the
loss
Oval Office
Friday
at the
night,
Clinton Presidential
42-41
Library, and
loss
walk
at
in the
Melbourne.
footsteps of civil rights pioneers at the
Talk a
historic
little bit
Central
about the
High School.
game
Learn
and
more at
kind of
littlerock.com
share your
today.
thoughts. Are there any
What does
positives
care
you can
look
take?
like
It's because it's strong passive power
From the
for
first
this.
memories
Okay.
to the treasure
It-
moments.
At the end of the day, it's still not an ideal setup, but it does get the job done.
Hello?
We're here,
Jared, you got us?
body and mind.
Yes.
All right, everything sound okay on your end?
Taking care of families for more than
Yes.
75
Okay.
years.
So
Providing
the
insurance
billboard will be at
and
6:53, and
Finding coverage
we'll go
that
at
ensures your
6:54,
best
correct?
days are ahead.
Yes.
Take
All
good
right.
care, Arkansas.
Thank you very much.
I thought they
Welcome
had a
back to
pretty
the
good
Electric
game plan going
Cooperatives
into
of
the ball
Arkansas
game.
High School Game Day Show.
And
Still
they
looking
made
at
the plays
Rex's Road
when
to
they
the
were
Rock
there.
rankings.
Right.
Looking now at
Obviously,
the Class
we got to do a
5A.
better job.
Obviously, we still have
Just
Parkview sitting at number
fundamentals.
one and very
there's
top of
times
the
that
state as
just our
well. So
technique
coming in at
that
number
should have been
one
there
in the
just
Class
wasn't.
5A
And,
is Little Rock.
I think it'll be a wake-up call.
To
I think
Magnolia
it'll
this week.
challenge our
Number
kids
2,
going
Joe T.
into this
Robinson
week.
hosts the Cersei Lions.
Now
Number 3, Hot Springs
you don't have
Lakeside
room
hosts
for
the
error
Queen.
anymore. Right.
Number 4,
These
Valley
last 3
View
games,
will host
you
Greene
really got to
County
handle
Tech.
business.
And number 5,
Positives,
Morrilton
though,
will host
when you're
the
down
Farmington
34 to
Cardinals.
14,
Looking deeper into the
at
number
the start
4
of the
seed
fourth,
in the Class 5A, we
to
look
fight
at this
back and
Valley
take the
View
lead.
team. Obviously,
I've
they've
said
had
it
a lot
before,
of
but
good years of success,
it's
but
getting
this
less
year
and less
they're
surprising.
sitting at
You
number
know,
4, and they
when you're
keep
standing out on
rising
the sideline,
throughout
it's
the
a pretty
rankings. So
calm
Kendall got to
feeling
sit
as a
down
coach,
earlier this week
knowing,
with head
hey,
coach
at any
Sean
moment,
Cockrell
we're going
to talk about
fight
this
our way
Friday
back
night.
to the ball
Let's hear
game.
this interview.
And we tell our kids
Hi,
that all
and
the time.
welcome back to the Arkansas Bar of the Future 529 studio line. Joining me here
You
is
saw
Coach
that.
Sean Cockrell
Unfortunately, we just
of
came up
Valley
with
View
shit,
High School.
so,
Coach, okay,
but I
7-0.
was proud of our kids
You
about
had
that.
Brooklyn
Yeah,
last
we
Friday
turned
night,
that
I
switch a
believe.
little too late in the game.
44 to 16. What made Friday night
Outstanding
successful
effort by our
for you all?
kids.
We did a really good job.
There were some
offensively
uncharacteristic
scoring
mistakes, some
on our
things we
first
hadn't
6
seen all
possessions.
year.
So that
for
was
whatever
huge.
reason,
Anytime
we
you can
didn't
score
tackle
every
as
time you have the
well.
ball, it's really
Made
good for us.
some
And
mistakes out on the
defense,
edge.
they kind of held it from us. They ran the clock
Hopefully
a little bit.
that'll be
They
fixed.
got the running
We'll
game
get back
going.
to
It was 23-3
playing,
at halftime.
Red Devil football.
Yes,
But then
yes, sir,
by
yes,
about
sir. And that's what we
midway
tell our
through
kids.
the quarter,
That was not our brand of
37 to
football.
9, and we were kind of just on our way.
Yeah.
Got better in the
We've
fourth.
kind of put
And
people
they know
away
that.
this year,
Right.
and it's been really
started
good
out
for
the
us
game,
and for our staff.
opened the game with a touchdown
Coach, you
drive,
mentioned
which,
your offense, Coach.
I'd have to go back and look, but
You
we've
looks
been
like you have a
tremendous
prolific
on our opening
offense.
drives.
Yes.
42,
Scoring,
49,
I don't remember a game where
49,
we didn't score on our
37,
opening drive,
44
but
last Friday
we've done a
night.
great job of that.
What is clicking on the
Um,
offensive side of the ball?
So we
I
scored
think
on
it
our
starts
opening
with our
drive,
quarterback,
stopped
Greg
them,
Gartman. He's
and
making
then
great
had a
decisions
muff
right
punt
now.
that
He
led
can
to,
run, he can throw. He's thrown for already
we held them
1,000
to only 3
yards.
points.
Three
Close
points,
to
yes, sir.
1,000
Yes, sir.
rushing.
But, it was a little bit of a
Really good
battle all
offensive line.
through the first
Guys
half.
all started last year.
Took the lead.
Except
We got
one, and
14
he's
to
a senior,
10.
and he's played a lot. So
Then right
and then
before
our
halftime, had a
receivers,
costly turnover.
guys that can
Yeah,
really
so
go.
Talk
and-
about
and
going into
do a really
halftime,
good
that
job
turnover
on the
led to a
outside. They do a really
touchdown
good job
from
blocking on the perimeter
Melbourne.
and those kind of
So,
things.
what, you know,
I think
what
it's
was
all
the feeling at
little things. I
halftime
think our
going in?
offensive staff is
You
really,
could
really
tell
good at what
there's
they do.
frustration there.
And then
You
the
know,
kids
I think
executing the game
our
plan
players are
has
frustrated.
been a really good deal
I
for
think
us
this
this
was
year.
a game they
Coach, you are
wholeheartedly
sitting right where you
expected
wanna
to win,
be,
and they knew they could
undefeated.
win.
Right.
They
You
knew
have a couple
at the
of
end of the
weeks
day,
left
if
in the
we
regular
perform to
season
what
before you head to
we're
the playoffs.
capable of,
How does the
we're the better football
7-0 team approach this week?
Unfortunately,
Yeah, it's a
know,
great question
you know,
because
they
you know,
can turn
I
the
think
ball
as a
over. I
staff,
mean,
you
it's
always
just
worry
something
about the
you
letdown
can't have
game.
happen, especially
We've
on
got
that
Greene County
side
Tech
of the
coming
field.
in at 0-7.
Of course, with our offense,
But
you
you
got
just
50
try to
seconds,
highlight
you know.
the things that they do well.
I felt good
They
about
can sneak up
moving
on
the
you,
ball
and
down the
so
field,
far our kids
getting
have
into scoring
responded. We
position,
haven't taken
getting
anybody lightly.
3 or
So,
maybe even
you
scoring
know,
in that situation.
I expect us to
And
continue.
all of our
that.
players will learn.
And
from
it's
that.
going to be a
Cole
tough
learned
game
from
week
it.
in, week out. We haven't
It's
looked
just
ahead
taking
to
care of the
anybody,
football,
so we're
making sure
really
getting in
just
the
worried
half
about
with the
Greene
lead would
County
have been
Tech.
big there.
And I think if we
But
do that,
and
I
I
think
told Cole
we'll
this
be
too, and I
successful.
told all our players.
Absolutely.
A game,
Coach, one more
not
question.
won or lost.
Talk a little bit about
any
the
one
rookies
particular
of
play.
the
There was
football
a
team. Why is
multitude
Valley View
of plays
7-0?
and things
We talked talked about it the other day as a
better
staff. I
to-
think
to not be
where
in that
we are as a
Right.
program, we've got 83
We won't talk
kids
about
on
the third quarter.
roster.
No,
Pretty
let's
much-
skip that
it
one.
was pretty much all Melbourne.
And kids
Yeah.
work and
But
stay
again,
for the
going into the
program.
fourth
We've
quarter,
got,
down 34 to
I think,
10,
12
and
seniors offensively. 8
again,
of them start.
we really
5 of
showed
those
no
8
signs
didn't
of life
play,
at all
didn't
in
get
the,
any
in the
playing
third
time
quarter.
last year.
Game looked
It's
to be
one of those things where
well
I
in
think
hand.
we
If I know
continue to
Melbourne's
grow
probably
these
feeling really
kids and
good.
they understand what we're trying to do.
And then we did flip
And
that
I think
switch.
that has
Turned
to
it
do
on,
with a lot of
scored
our
3
success. And then
touchdowns, took
also
the lead,
our
35 to
coaching staff.
34.
We've had the same coordinators the last 3 years.
And then,
Same staff
you
for the
know,
first
unfortunately,
time
gave
in,
it. Scored, I think, was
successive
it 5
years,
minutes left?
two
About
in a
5 minutes
row.
left.
So
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
all those
take
things
the lead.
combined had a lot to do with our success. And
they get
and
the ball back.
we have good
Obviously,
athletes and good
at that
kids as
point
well. So
when they're
I think a lot of
driving,
that goes into
I'm
hopefully
hoping
we
they're
can
not
keep this thing
settling
going.
for a field goal
Moving
because
on to
our
Class
kickers so
4A,
well,
and
so
nothing
good.
has
So
changed at this
when
number
they
one
kind
spot.
of got into the
We
red
have
area
Little Rock
there,
and Mills going
you know,
over
it was
to Little
almost to
Rock
the point
Hall.
of, okay,
They make the trip across town
they
to Little
score
Rock Hall.
quick,
Number 2,
we're gonna get the
Elkins
ball
will
back.
travel
Of course,
to
we
number
knew
3
when they got
Forest.
inside the
Number 3
10, we
Warren
had
will
3
host
timeouts. We
Stuttgart.
don't give them
Number
the
4
first down. We were
Arkadelphia
still
will
going to get
travel
the ball
to
back
Ashdown.
regardless.
Checking in at number 5 Malvern
So,
will be traveling to
you know,
Nashville on Friday
we
night.
get the ball back
Coming
with
straight after this
about
break as we
a
look
minute
at
left.
Class
Mason
2A
Martin
and 3A
takes
rankings.
the kickoff return.
Oh,
Thought he was going to score. Thought he was going to score, but of course, then we end up, you know, punching in, scoring with 8 seconds left. Get a holding call, get one of our first touchdown call back, and then next play, you know, come back.
Come tomorrow morning,
makes a
we
great
can still
throw
put on our
kind of
camo and
scramble
hunter
drill
over.
to Tanner.
Because some traditions
just
last
scored.
a lifetime.
Oh, yeah. Talk about that play a little bit. It was
Enjoy
an
a
outstanding
season of
throw and
memories,
catch. I mean,
both
just great
on the
effort.
field
Keep
and in the
Cole
woods.
scrambled to keep
This
the play
message is
alive.
brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish
Threw one in the
Commission.
back of the end
Hunt
zone where
natural.
only Tanner could get it.
Emerson
and make a
Casino
play.
is Central
No, that was an impressive
closest
play.
place to play. And
No,
tomorrow
they're pretty good at that. When the play
Oh,
breaks
yeah.
down, they're pretty good at finding open grass and Cole
This
making
new
good
look
throws.
Land
Right.
Cruiser is the
That, and
perfect
he was getting
example
hit
of
as he
legendary
threw.
Yeah.
I was very
and it could
impressed.
be
with that
yours
play.
tomorrow night.
So,
just for
makes the
playing your
score
favorite
42 to
slot and
41.
table games at
Was
Saracen
there any
Take your
thought
chance at winning
about
a
kicking the
first edition
PAT and
Land
going
Cruiser.
for, maybe playing for a tie?
No, I think when the drive started,
Gambling
Coach
problem?
Harrelson and I had a
Call 800
conversation,
Gambler.
and at that point, we knew if we scored it,
Oh, yeah.
and we had been talking about a play we thought we had all game.
That's why
Of
UAMS Health Orthopedics
course,
and Sports Medicine is on
you look at
sidelines
it,
and in locker
you
rooms
got to do
for high
everything
schools and
perfect on a
colleges across the
play
state,
time.
ready to care
If
for
you don't,
athletes
you know,
with clinics in Central and
do that.
Northwest
Yeah.
Arkansas.
There was
UAMS
no,
Health,
but as far as being
professional
hesitant
orthopedics
about
and
it,
sports
no. At
medicine
that point, when
provider
the
for
drive
Razorback
started,
athletics
we
and
knew if we
future
scored, we were going
Razorbacks
to
all over
Right.
Arkansas.
especially on
Learn
the
more
road.
at
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think that was
UAMS.com/team.
definitely the right call. I don't think
Since
anybody
1957, Arkansas
wanted to play
Capital
for
has
a
been
tie at
empowering
that point.
entrepreneurs,
And,
helping
you know,
businesses thrive, watching communities
I think
prosper,
everybody
and making
believed
dreams
we went
become
from
reality.
thinking the game was
Arkansas
over
Capital
to
is a beacon
knowing
of
that we were
hope
going
for
to make that
businesses
2-point
seeking a
conversion. I
fresh
don't think
start
there was
or
any
growth
doubt on our
capital by
sideline or
providing a
in our
variety of
mind, but
financing solutions.
unfortunately it
But
didn't work
Arkansas
out.
Capital isn't just a financing
Play
corporation.
was kind of
We are
busted,
partners in growth.
and then
Put our 145
ends up
years of
going over
combined
their head.
experience
But
to work for you.
again,
With over
heartbreaking
$500
loss.
million
How do you
in
bounce
loans to
back from
facilitate
that
projects,
and
Arkansas
get you
Capital
guys
is
ready to play
dedicated
this
to your
week?
success.
I
Learn more at
think
arcapital.com.
after
That's
experiencing the big win over
arcapital.com.
Salem,
A lot of cities
and
claim
now
to
kind
be
of
unique.
a tough
But
loss,
are they really?
I think it's
Were they
easier
the
to bounce back
off-season
from a tough
playground for
loss
legends
than it is
like
a big
Babe
win. I
Ruth
mean, it
and Al Capone?
really is,
Do
and
they
so
sell beer
I
made
think
from
the kids
thermal
are
spring
hungry
water that
to
comes straight
fix
from the ground below?
all
Do
the
any of
mistakes
these
we
places
had.
have a street
They
that
know
has
we
a gangster
did not
museum on
play
one side of the road
up
and
to
a
our
national
ability,
park
and
on
so
the other?
I think
Let
they're
me go
ready
ahead
to
and
go
answer
play
that for you.
Friday and
They
get the bad
don't,
taste out of the mouth
because none
and
of them
play
are
well.
Hot Springs,
And
Arkansas.
they've had a better week
For
of
more
practice.
info,
So
visit
that's gonna be big.
hotsprings.org.
That's something not a lot
From
of
your
people
first page.
understand. Sometimes it is harder to refocus after a loss
Mhm.
than get kids back focused after a big emotional win.
Mhm.
Homecoming win the week before, it was, from the outside looked like an upset. Well, of course, we believe that we could win it, but
Yes.
sometimes it does take a little more adversity for the kids to be able to bounce back. But we've done that all year long, so we're looking forward to Friday night and seeing what we can do to get, like you said, get that bad taste out of your mouth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, I was proud of our kids, so looking forward to Friday.
What are we looking for? When we look at Quitman, what do they do? What do we have to stop?
Quarterback's an athlete. Same quarterback. He's a junior. They like to throw the football. Up front, they're pretty talented. They got 2 tackles that are very large humans, but also move well.
Yeah.
And then they got a guard that pulls well and does things well in space. So up front, I think that's their strength. And then their quarterback, they got one receiver that's pretty impressive. He runs. He's a quick kid. He's a senior. They did graduate Ely, who was a college commit last year. So, but they're still talented on offense, and they're much better up front. Defensively, they're going to play a different scheme. They kind of, you don't know what to expect with them, whether it's going to be an even or a 3-3 stack look. And it would not shock me if they do something completely different.
Right.
And so that makes it challenging because you got to prepare. But at this point, our kids have been playing football really since May. They've seen almost every kind of scheme you can come up with. So it's just making sure that these young guys know their job, know their assignment, and go play.
I would ask you about the keys to victory, but I know what you're going to say. All right.
Yeah, you already know on that.
You got to win the battle up front,
Yep.
which we've done a really good job of this year. You say they throw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
If our defensive backs, we had our issues last week. I'm sure they're ready to go this week.
Yep.
To be kind of, again, just to get that bad taste out of their mouth.
Yep.
And just to prove they've been solid back there all year long.
Yep.
Just really, I guess, to prove what they can do.
Yep. Yeah, I think defensively, if we can contain the quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
not let him outside the pocket, and then our defensive backs go play the ball in the air like they're capable of
Mm-hmm.
doing, we'll be fine. We got to have better coverage. We got to be able to contain the quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
stay in our rush lanes, and that definitely puts us in a spot to get stops.
Well, Coach, good luck to you. We are at home Friday night, so we look forward to seeing everybody out there cheer on our Red Devils to a victory.
Yes.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
I'm Kellen Walford. I'm here with Avery Potter. This is Senior Spotlight. First question for you I've got is, how long have you been playing volleyball for?
I've been playing volleyball since 7th grade, making this my 6th year.
What made you want to get into playing volleyball?
So back in 7th grade, we actually all got together and went up to the office and asked to make a 7th grade team because there wasn't one before. And I think that's what ultimately urged me to play, because it was a new team and a new experience, and I was excited to become a part of it.
So you were number 4. Does that mean anything to you? Is there a reason behind that? Or?
There's not a specific reason. It's really just my favorite number, and I haven't got the chance to be number 4 until this year.
What's your favorite part about game days?
My favorite part about game days is probably just the warm-up and when we all get excited and get the energy up together and just have fun and prepare ourselves for the game.
So you say getting the energy up. Who would you say is your hype man?
Really, I feel like the team overall is good at hyping each other up, but for me personally, I would probably say Posey. She's always super excited and hype, and I feel like that just pours over to me, and I match her energy in that way.
Is it the same way in practice? Like, what's your favorite part about practice?
My favorite part about practice is, again, probably just when we're all super excited and having fun with each other, but also able to play well and just enjoy practice. I think that's always really fun.
What's been your favorite memory so far in your volleyball career?
I'm sure a lot of volleyball players have said this, but my favorite memory is Branson. I always have so much fun on that trip, and I'm always able to make so many memories and just spend time with my teammates, and yeah, I'd probably say that.
Yeah, it's been a very common answer so far that we've had. What would you say to some upcoming underclass, 7th graders coming up?
I would probably tell them just to have fun and enjoy it, and to not worry too much, because it is supposed to be something that is fun. And yeah, just to, have fun with it and just enjoy it while it lasts.
And final question, what is Red Devil Pride? What does that mean to you?
Red Devil Pride, I think it just means, teamwork and just coming together and just playing with all the effort and energy you have, just having that red devil pride.
That's a pretty good answer to me. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think you did a good job. This is Senior Spotlight with senior volleyball player number 4, Avery Potter.
Hi, my name is Ellie Taylor, and I'm here with senior volleyball player and your 2024 homecoming queen, Carly Wheelis. So, Carly, how long have you been playing volleyball?
I started playing volleyball in 7th grade, so about 6 years.
All right. So, what made you want to play volleyball?
To be honest, I didn't really know what volleyball was before we started, but everybody else was wanting to play, so I just wanted to play with everybody else.
So, what would you say is your favorite volleyball memory out of these 6 years you've been playing?
I would say every time that we went to Branson during the summer is my favorite.
It seems to be a reoccurring favorite memory for you volleyball players. What is the toughest thing about playing volleyball? What are some challenges that you have and you overcame through the sport?
Volleyball is definitely a mental game because you mess one thing up and you get in your head a lot about it, but it's hard to not get in your head.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you love about game day?
The energy about it during game day it makes it really fun.
Okay. Speaking of energy, who is your hype man for volleyball?
I would say Posey Farron is my hype man because we play the same position. So every time I do something good, she always celebrates really loudly for me.
Okay, so you wear number 22. Is that number special to you? Have you always worn 22? What about that number, is the reason you chose it?
Yeah, so I've worn 22 my whole life, pretty much. My mom, when she played basketball in high school, that was her number, so it's just become a family number.
Oh, that's sweet. What's your favorite part about practice every day?
My favorite part about practice is when everybody's acting crazy, because it makes me want to be there, and it's just so much fun.
Yeah, you volleyball players like to dance during practice, that's for sure. Okay, so since you are a senior and your career is coming to an end, what are you going to miss most about volleyball?
Probably just the friendships that I've made in volleyball, because some of the girls during volleyball, I don't see them ever except for volleyball. So.
What would you say to upcoming 7th graders who are about to begin their volleyball career?
I'd say make sure you love the sport before you want to keep doing it, and definitely practice a lot and make sure that you love it before you continue.
Thank you so much. That was Senior Spotlight with Carly Wheelis.
by Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, EMF Roofing, ConAgra, Chicken Mart, Centennial Bank, the Arkansas Valley Farmers Association, Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, A Better Way Realty, Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, and by Alathus Realty. Atkins Red Devil football on 100.9 Quick FM.
And we are live here in Atkins, Arkansas on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Friday night. Man, Scott, this is some perfect weather for some football tonight. Coming at you tonight, we've got the 5-2 Atkins Red Devils, who are sitting at 3-1 in the conference, coming off a tough loss last week against Melbourne, going against Quitman tonight. Quitman coming in tonight 3-3 on the season, 1-2 in the conference. 2-2 in the conference. Coming up, we got a big game tonight, Scott. A lot of playoff contention possibilities are on the line here.
Yeah, the Red Devils were in first place, tied for first place last week before the game against Melbourne, and dropped that game. But it doesn't take anything away from their possibilities to still win the conference. Mayflower is the team that's ahead of them. The Red Devils will take on Mayflower at the end of the season, last game of the season. It's going to be here at Sorrell Stadium at Limley Field, so it's a home game. But got to take care of business tonight before you get to that point. And Quitman, they're no slouches.
That's exactly right. You cannot put the cart before the horse here. This is one of those nights where you have got to come in here and you've got to handle some business. Just looking at the comparison between the two teams, Scott, passing, rushing, got some similarities there. Atkins is going to have to do a really good job tonight of taking care of the football, because this Quitman football team has proven this season they don't make a whole lot of mistakes. They don't give the ball away on the season. Just a couple. I think it was 4 giveaways on the season, and they have 11 takeaways this year. Atkins, on the other hand, we had our big fumble issues early in the season. 13 giveaways and not nearly as many takeaways as we need to balance that.
Yeah, 7 takeaways. So coming into this game, Quitman has the advantage in terms of turnover margin. But the Red Devils have been much better the last couple of weeks in taking care of the football, and we hope that continues tonight. And you mentioned, Zach, that these teams are very similar in a lot of ways in terms of their offense, but they're almost mirror images of each other, because when you look at the comparison between the two teams, Quitman averages, or they have totaled this year 1,656 passing yards, 17 touchdowns through the air, 1,060 rushing yards, and 17 touchdowns on the ground. The Red Devils, on the other hand, 1,145 yards through the air, 17 touchdowns, and 1,798 rushing yards for 19 touchdowns. So Quitman likes to pass first and run second. Atkins is going to be a little more run heavy. And but Cole Crawford can go over the top and take the top off of defense. So this is going to be a good matchup tonight, and the Red Devils have to be ready to take this one. Just kind of running down some of the stats so far this season. The Atkins QB, Cole Crawford, the junior, number 10, has 1,084 yards passing, 17 touchdowns through the air. He's completing 60% of his passes. He has thrown 4 interceptions this year, including 1 last week at Melbourne. He had 4 touchdowns through the air in that game. But Cole has also rushed for 205 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground. The workhorses in the running game are by far the Martin brothers. Number 29, Mason Martin, a junior, has 763 yards on the ground, 6 touchdowns. He also has 180 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. He's got 1,166 all-purpose yards, and part of that is a 97-yard touchdown, kickoff return for a touchdown that he had a few weeks back at Mountain View. Jaden Martin, the older brother, a senior, number 8, he has 746 yards on the ground, 6.9 yards per carry, 9 touchdowns, 205 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns through the air, 961 all-purpose yards. So the Martin brothers are toting the mail for the Red Devils. Mason at 10.2 yards per carry, and Jaden not far behind him at 7 yards per carry.
No, you're exactly right. And what's incredible about this, Scott, looking at the 3A rankings, Mason is coming in here. He ranks 4th in 3A, averaging 109 yards a game, 10 yards a carry on the season, like you mentioned. And then his brother, if it's not good enough that Mason's 4th in the state in 3A rushing the ball, his brother's right behind him. He is 5th in the state rushing the ball in 3A, and he is last week had his 4th straight game going over 100 yards. He's averaging 107 yards per game. The Martin brothers have been absolutely tearing this thing up.
Yeah, Jaden went for over 100 yards rushing for the 4th straight time last week, and Mason had a career high 184 yards on the ground at Melbourne. So those guys can get the job done on the ground. But then through the air, Cole can pick a defense apart. So you can't just load up for the run against the Red Devils and expect to have success because Cole can hurt you in the passing game.
That's exactly right. Looking at the defensive side of the ball tonight, of course, we've mentioned his name all season quite a bit, John Davis. We found out tonight coming into this game, John Davis is actually number one in 3A this year, tackling in 3A. He is 10th in the state overall. Last week he came in, he had 13 tackles at Melbourne, but he's leading tackles in 3A so far this season, having an incredible year. Even though he was kind of bummed up in that one game, John has come in and had just an incredible season so far this year.
Yeah, John is all over the place. He has a nose for the football, and when he gets there, he has one thing on his mind, and that is, two things, actually, getting the ball carrier on the ground and separating the ball from the ball carrier. So he leads that defense, but he's got a lot of help in his linebacker mate, Austin Martin Trussell. He's got 55 tackles on the year, including 2 sacks, and he also has 2 interceptions. And then Tate Sweden, the other linebacker, has 29 tackles on the year.
Yeah, looking across this Atkins defense, there's not a whole lot of guys that go and have to play both sides of the ball, and that's something that is going to be different, what they see with Quitman tonight. Quitman has a lot of guys who are going to be playing both sides of the ball, and that they're in very key positions. For instance, their quarterback, their quarterback has had a tremendous season throwing the football, but he's having a great season on defense as well. Their quarterback comes in, Jordan Moore-Payne, 1,588 yards on the season passing, 17 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But get this, he's also their leading rusher on the team with 406 yards and 8 touchdowns. And then over on defense, he's got 30 tackles and 4 forced fumbles. That's impressive.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Quitman does really well is force fumbles and recover fumbles, and that's reflective in their 4 giveaways versus 11 takeaways. So the Red Devils, again, are going to have to be really, really ball secure tonight.
Oh, you're exactly right. Looking at this defense, just a quick look. We talk a lot about the linebackers, a lot about the defensive line. But, man, the DBs for Atkins have done a great job this season. Kenny Rivas, 29 tackles. Lucas Sims leading the team, leading the DBs, that is, with 39 tackles, 2 deflections. Dakota Ham, 19 tackles, 5 pass deflections. Wyatt Hearn, 27 tackles, 4 pass deflections. These Red Devil defenders are not afraid to get physical. I think Dakota Ham is leading the state in probably leading the state in PIs, but he gets some rough calls. I think I see Dakota out there. I see that young man. He's out there playing some good defense.
Yeah, he works hard at it, and sometimes maybe arrives just a little early, but you can't fault a guy for being eager.
No, you're exactly right. He is very eager to get out there. These guys are, man. Talking to Coach Dobbs this week, one of the things that Coach Dobbs said following that loss, I asked him. I said, man, how do you follow up to that? And Coach Dobbs said the seniors stepped up in a huge way to prepare the team to get ready for playing football this week. Beyond the seniors, he highlighted number 2, Tate Sweden. He said Tate this week stepped up in a huge way for a sophomore, just encouraging people, making sure nobody was getting disheartened. Coach Dobbs had some great things to say about that young man, but ultimately he said the whole team is just hungry. They've been battling sickness. It's that time of year. I'm trying to keep some sickness away from myself, just trying to fight that stuff away. But these Red Devils are running through the crowd, and they are fired up for tonight. They do look hungry. They do look ready to go. Might have a couple cases of the sniffles, but we're going to have a good night of football tonight, Scott.
Yeah, it looks like most everybody is dressed out tonight. I can see Dawson Killer and Luke Bull are in street clothes tonight, but everybody else is in uniform and should be ready for action tonight. Red Devils will receive the opening kickoff, so they'll get a chance to start off on offense. And Quitman is getting set to kick it off, and that'll be number 14, Madison Harnick, who is doing the kicking for them tonight, and she is a good kicker.
She is. She's a very good kicker. I was looking on there, and I thought, man, Madison's a strange name for a boy. And then you realize, oh, that's not a boy. Yeah. They have a girl that kicks the ball, and she kicks very, very well. She kicks at about the same completion percentage on her PATs as Kenny Rivas does, which is very impressive.
Yeah, not quite as many attempts, but her percentage is right up there.
That's exactly right. Kenny Rivas, 25 for 29 on PATs. That's right at 86% on the season. 1 for 2 on field goals. And Madison Harnick is about the same, 15 for 18 on PATs, 1 for 2 on her field goals. This should be a great night of football. Two teams that are coming in here that are hungry to try to advance themselves in the season. And we have a very short kick. That is going to be fielded by the Red Devils. We're going to be taking over on offense at around the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that was number 20, Wyatt Hearn, who fielded the short kick at about the 30, and he brings it up across the 40. They're going to mark it right at the 42-yard line. So Red Devils will begin at their own end of the field, but close to midfield for this first drive.
Powerful Red Devil offense coming out. There's been fireworks around this offense all season. Jaden Martin's going to be the first man in the backfield.
Cole checks the sideline, changes the play.
Cole takes a snap. It's a handoff to Mason. Mason's got some room up the middle. He's broke away from some tackles. Mason is going to make it right at midfield. Pickup of about 8 yards for the Red Devils.
Yeah, good gain there on first down by Mason Martin. And, not quite at his average. He averages 10 yards a carry. He only got 8 that time. He'll have to do better.
Only got 8. Red Devil offense with the hurry up here. Crawford takes a snap, looks immediately to his right side. Davin Bowden's wide open over there, and he's got enough for the first down. Davin's fighting forward. He's going to be brought down right around the 36-yard line. That's a first down, Red Devils.
A couple of plays, and the Red Devils well into Quitman territory. Ball at the 36, Quitman 36.
Good little juke and jive there, getting the ball quickly out. Crawford takes the snap. It's a direct handoff to Mason Martin. He's fighting forward. He's going to make it down to about the 31-yard lines before he gets brought to a halt.
That was actually Jaden Martin.
Excuse me.
Number 8. Yep. And he went right through the middle of that Red Devil offensive line. They made a nice hole for him. He picks up a little over 5 yards. It'll be second and about 5.
Mason Martin has the ball. He's got room around the left side. He is going to have plenty for the first down. He's going to pick up quite a bit extra. He's going to go down right around the 17-yard line. They are in the red zone, moving the ball well.
Good job by Tanner Hageman and Jaden Martin out there blocking for Mason.
Offense already up on the ball, ready to go. Cole takes a snap, hands it off to Jaden. Jaden's going to have to make something happen. He's going to fight forward for just a couple of yards, gets brought down around the 14-yard line. Pickup of about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, Jaden tried to go just off the right tackle, and Quitman loaded up for him, so he cut back to the middle, picked up a couple there. They're going to give him 3, so it'll be second and 7. Ball is at the 14, the Quitman 14.
Red Devils showing trips to the right side, 3 receivers out to the right. Crawford takes a snap, hands it off to Jaden Martin. He's got some room. He's fighting forward. Jaden is going to plow his way forward, and he is going to make it. Ref's going to give him about the 2-yard line. First and goal, Red Devils.
Number 24, Dominic Pratt on the tackle, and he got the worst end of that. Jaden Martin just bowled him over.
Yeah, he did. Red Devil offense set up ready to go. It's going to be another handoff. That's Jaden Martin. Red Devils are saying he's in, and he has it. Boom goes the cannon. Yeah, we wait on it. Good camera work by the team to get the camera over there on the cannon.
The National Guard is here tonight, and they fired the cannon after the national anthem, and they will fire it after every Red Devil touchdown, and I hope they brought plenty of ammo tonight.
By the looks of it, we are just over 2 minutes into this game. Red Devils have already made their way down the field, scored them a touchdown. So I think it's going to be a fun night tonight, Scott.
Yep, 9:56 left in the first. Kenny Rivas on to attempt the extra point.
Kick is up, and that thing is right down the middle. Beautiful kick there by Kenny Rivas. Atkins Red Devils take the lead, 7-0, 9:56 left here in the first quarter.
We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
And we are back here, Red Devil football fans. The Friday night lights are in full display. Red Devil offense has handled business here in the first quarter, 2 minutes and 4 seconds off the clock, and Red Devils have 7 on the board.
Yeah, good start to this game. Just a good drive down the field. Started at the 42 and went 58 yards to put it in the end zone, take a 7-0 lead. Kenny Rivas set to kick it off to Quitman.
And that is a line kick. It is going to roll. Oh, it just rolled out of bounds. Man.
I thought it was going to roll into the end zone for a minute, and then it looked like it was just going to check up and die there at about the 1, and it rolled out of bounds at the 1. So that is a huge break for Quitman. They had given up on that kick. They were expecting it to go into the end zone, and they were going to start at the 20, and as it is, they're going to start at the 35.
Good break there for the Bulldogs to get started on offense. Looking to see Jordan Moore-Payne get his start tonight for these Quitman Bulldogs. They're kind of Swiss Army knife on offense. They kind of he just gets it done.
He does. He can do it through the air and on the ground. He is their leading rusher, number 2, Jordan Moore-Payne.
Quarterback takes the snap. It's going to be a draw. He is met early, but he is going to fight forward. That's a good pickup for Quitman there. He's going to make it down to about the 42-yard line.
Jordan Moore-Payne listed at 5'10", 195 pounds, and he's going to be a load to bring down. John Davis, the one making the tackle there for the Red Devils.
Quarterback takes snap. He's going to dump it off to his running back. Running back had a lot of room to go. He comes up with a big tackle from John Davis, but that is going to be a big first down for Quitman to get the ball moving.
Yeah, that was number 0, Cooper Holmes, who took the pitch there for Quitman, and again, John Davis, the one who met him and laid a hard lick on him.
Cooper Holmes is their number 1 running back on the team. 5 wide for Quitman. Quarterback takes a snap. It's a little screen play. He's going to get about 8 yards on it. He's going to come down. They are well into the Atkins side of the field. Scott, we saw that quite a bit last week, and Atkins didn't have an answer for that screen play at all.
Yeah, last week it was number 11, Tanner Williams from Melbourne that hurt us, and it looks like Quitman has watched some film, and they're trying that screen game.
Quitman has a handoff to their running back right up the gut. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close to a first down if he didn't get it.
I think they're going to mark him with just enough. He needed the 38, or excuse me, the 37, and it's going to be close.
It's going to be real close.
They may bring out the sticks to measure this one.
I think they are. Man, we needed to see the sticks get brought out quite a bit last week. I'm happy to see this crew handling business tonight. They are bringing the sticks out.
Yeah, they don't want to leave anything in doubt. They're going to measure it just to make sure. So we do have an official's timeout for the measurement. 8:57 left in the first quarter. Red Devils up 7-0. Quitman, though, driving the ball. They currently have it at the Red Devil 37. And we are going to be,
what's it going to be?
Looks like we're going to be short, just short of the line of gain. So they're going to bring it out here and spot it. It'll be 3rd and inches.
Man, literal inch.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have my glasses on, but that's close.
About a chain link.
Yeah, we're going to be 3rd and inches here. Wow, good job by this officiating crew. I think that's the first time I've said that this season. But good job by the officiating crew to handle that business there.
Yeah, they handled that very well.
Yeah, we're going to be 3rd and inches here. Ball is on about the 37-yard line. Quitman basically just needs to fall forward to get this one. Quarterback goes right up under center. It looks like he is going to have it. He's going to push forward. He may not get it.
I think they're going to give him forward progress across the line to gain, but that was a...
He was met immediately by the Atkins defense.
Yeah. And they're going to measure again, but I think he's going to have just enough with his forward progress. But that was a good job by the Red Devil defense, realizing what was going on. Jordan Moore-Payne started in the shotgun, and then he came up under center and just tried to get a real quick snap there and get the Red Devil defense, take them by surprise, and credit to the defense. They were ready for that and rallied and made the tackle.
Yeah, great job there by the Red Devil defense. Several guys coming in for that stop. It is going to be enough for a first down. Quitman is going to have it 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line. Good try, but just kind of an insurmountable odd there.
Yeah, officially goes down as no gain, but just enough for a first down. So
there it is. Is that a hair past a freckle? Is that what that measurement is?
It may be, technically speaking.
Technically speaking. Moore-Payne in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. He looks downfield. He's looking to run. There's some holding there. The flag is on the ground. There is going to be a penalty flag for holding in the backfield.
Yeah, Solomon Lytle applying the pressure, and he was held. They're going to get number 50. That's Trip Tapley on the offensive line for Quitman.
Solomon, actually, that's Camden. I was looking at Camden Newby. His jersey was halfway up his stomach. He's having to.
He may have gotten held too. Solomon was the one who was posing the threat to Jordan Moore-Payne and was held up. Jordan Moore-Payne rolled out to the right, dumped the pass off. It was incomplete. Doesn't matter. Can be 1st and 20.
Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his left side. He's got pressure. It's going to be another screen. He is going to be tackled. He's going to get maybe 2 yards on the play. Red Devil coming in from behind him, chased him down for that tackle. Just a minimal game. It should be 2nd and 18.
Yeah, that was Solomon Lytle who came in to make that tackle from the backside. Brought pressure, then didn't give up on the play, came out and made the tackle on the receiver.
That's a big fella for a blindside tackle. QB takes a snap, looks to his right side. He's going to throw it out there. He's got a receiver. That receiver's met immediately. He is going to be pushed out of bounds by number 23, Dakota Ham. And they are still not quite to the original line of scrimmage. Should be bring up about 3rd and 12.
Yeah, 3rd and long for Quitman here. Good opportunity for the Red Devils to hold them up and get the ball back for the offense.
Send the house, as we would say in my day. Red Devil defense is going to rush 4. Quarterback looking to his left side. He's got a receiver in a gap wide open. He is going to have enough for the first down. He's got more. He's brought down by a couple of Red Devils. Lucas Sims was one of the guys there on the tackle. Dakota Ham over there as well.
And you said it, Zach, that was Jamari Lovelace, number 4, who just found a hole in that defense, kind of between the 2 levels of the Red Devil secondary, and he just sat down in an open space, and credit to Moore-Payne for finding him there, and he was able to pick up the first down.
We're going to be 1st and 10 just inside the Red Devil red zone. QB, it's going to be a handoff. He is met immediately at the line of scrimmage. He might have a yard. Host of Red Devils there to bring him down, including Dayton Rawlings.
Dayton Rawlings, AMT, Tate Sweden all in on the tackle. Very minimal gain there. Seth Davis comes in for Camden Newby along that Red Devil defensive front.
Quarterback takes the snap, looks to his right side. He's going to put some air under it. He's got a guy down there, and it is caught. And that should be a touchdown. Quitman. Atkins gives up a touchdown. And just like that, Atkins scores. Quitman answers right back.
Number 8, Bryson Thacker on the reception there for Quitman, and he just got over the top of the Red Devil secondary, and Moore-Payne found him inside the end zone for a touchdown. So it's 7-6. Red Devils with a 1-point lead, 6:43 left in the first quarter. And Madison Harnick is on to attempt the extra point.
Kick is up, and that is right up the gut. That is going to be an extra point that's good for Quitman. That'll bring our score 7-7, 6 minutes, 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're all tied up.
And we'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here getting ready for kickoff. The score is 7-7. Red Devils and Bulldogs all tied up here. 6 minutes, 43 seconds. Man, we're not even halfway through the first quarter, and we've got 2 touchdowns on the board already, Scott.
If you like offense, this is your kind of game so far.
Like you said, I hope the National Guard boys brought some plenty of artillery over there.
Yes, sir. I hope they have to fire another round off here momentarily.
That'd be great.
After the Red Devils score.
Maybe here in about 7 seconds if Mason can get open here. Madison Harnick, the kicker, in for Quitman, number 14. Red Devils ready to take it.
Mason Martin, Jaden Martin, and Tanner Hegeman back deep for the Red Devils.
It's another short kick that goes right to the side. It's bobbled. It is bobbled, but it is held on to. My goodness, that was close to being disastrous.
Yeah, again, Wyatt Hearn, the man to field the kick there for the Red Devils, and that one was just a line drive that kind of hit him in the chest, and he bobbled it. Fortunate to hold on to it. And he brings it up to the 37-yard line where the Red Devils will start their second offensive possession of this game.
So 2 kicks, neither one downfield yet. May need to move up our returners a little bit. Red Devil offense set to go. Cole takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Mason's going to keep it himself. He's going to juke a man out. He's going to come down right around the 41-yard line. Gets about half of what he needs.
Number 80, Lucas Sims, with a good job of sealing the edge there and giving Mason a chance to pick up the yardage that he did. He got 4 on that one, so it'll be 2nd and 6. It's one thing we've highlighted in previous games is how well the Red Devil wideouts block downfield, and Lucas Sims did a good job that time.
They like it too. Cole Crawford takes a snap, looks to his left side. He's got a receiver there. Oh, it's dropped. Ball hit him right in the hands, and he just could not hold on to it. Was already thinking downfield.
Yeah, and that was Sims who was open there at about the 40, and ball just got right through his fingertips, and
he's very frustrated with himself as he comes off the field there.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often with him. I think you're right, Zach. He just looked it off the last second, looking downfield, and he is pretty frustrated with himself as he comes off to the sideline.
Red Devil offense looking to the sidelines, making some adjustments. We got four wide here. Jaden Martin, the flank next to Cole Crawford. Crawford rolls out to his right side. He's looking for a man. He's got a guy there. It is caught right on the sideline. Red Devils are signaling that he did reel it in. That was Davin Bowden. They're going to say it was incomplete.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 6, and the Red Devil punting unit comes on.
Not what we wanted.
No, not able to get much going on that one. Only picked up 5 yards, or 4 yards, excuse me.
Interesting. In this punt formation, they've got 2 guys back to return the punt. Don't see that very often.
One of them all the way over on the Red Devil sideline.
Crawford gets the punt off. It's a good punt. Plenty of distance on it. It's got a good roll on it. If they can catch up to it, and they do, that ball is going to roll dead right at the 10-yard line. Tremendous punt there for Cole Crawford.
Yeah, that flips the field position in a big way. Crawford got off a great punt. And so Quitman's going to have to go 90 yards this time if they want to score.
Atkins defense comes in to set up shop here. Solomon Lytle, Dayton Rawlings, 2 of the big men down there, Camden Newby, Jaden Martin at that left edge position. Trying to keep putting some pressure on number 2, Jordan Moore Payne. He's definitely not somebody you want to have a whole lot of time to throw the ball. He showed him what he can do when he has that time.
Yeah, he's very effective when he's got time to throw.
Quarterback takes a snap, rolls out to his right side. He's got a little bit of room. He's met by some Red Devils, but he is going to pick up about a yard on the play.
Again, Solomon Lytle and A&T combining to make the tackle. Those guys have been busy early, along with John Davis.
Solomon Lytle comes into the night with 22 tackles and a sack on the year. Quarterback takes a snap. He's getting chased. Jaden Martin was the man on the chase. It's intercepted. That is John Davis with the interception. And that they're saying it's a touchdown.
And the official's going to mark him out.
Oh, man.
Inside the 5.
They're going to say that he went down right inside the yard, right inside the goal line there.
Yeah, he's going to be marked at about the 1.
My goodness. What a great moves there by the Red Devil defense.
Yeah, that was Jaden Martin who put the pressure on Moore Payne and kind of forced him to throw that ball. He was just trying to throw it away and didn't get it out of bounds. John Davis over there along that Quitman sideline picked it off and almost took it to the house.
Almost took it to the house. You know, we said at the beginning of the broadcast, Scott, this Quitman Bulldog team does not make a lot of mistakes. So for them to come out and Red Devils force a mistake, that's huge. Mason Martin was the QB there in the Wild Devil formation. That is going to be a touchdown for the Red Devils. Atkins leads 13-7.
5 minutes, 5 seconds left in the first quarter. The cannon fires again for a Red Devil touchdown, and Kenny Rivas is going to come on to attempt the extra point to make this a 14-7 game.
When in doubt, give it to your number 1 rusher.
Yeah, Cole Crawford motioned out of the quarterback spot out into the formation as a wide receiver, and Mason Martin took the direct snap right up the middle. Good job by that Red Devil offensive line to just open a hole for him to walk into the end zone.
Kenny Rivas places down. The kick is up.
And it is no good.
It is no good. Rare miss there for Kenny Rivas. That's going to bring the score 13-7. Atkins leads the Quitman Bulldogs. 5:05 left here in the first quarter.
And we'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back after this.
ARCapital.com.
And we are back here, home of the Red Devils. Atkins leads 13-7. Cannons have gone out twice, Scott. What do you think? 7 more times? 9 more times? Something like that?
The more the merrier.
I like it. I like it. I hope they brought the earplugs for the babies. Kenny Rivas missed a rare PAT there as the man for the kickoff. And he put some stank on this one. I think that's some revenge there for that missed PAT.
Yeah, he meant business that time. That one landed at the goal line. It's going to be a touchback.
My goodness, what a kick there for Kenny. That thing was 2-3 yards deep in there.
And that was a high kick, too. It wasn't just a line drive shot. That one had some height and some distance on it.
Yeah, I think Kenny was a little angry about missing that PAT. Take his frustrations out on a kickoff. Not a bad place to take him out. Nonetheless, Red Devil defense sets up shop here. On the last drive, Jaden Martin got some good pressure on their QB. Pocket really collapsed. He was rolling out to the right side. As he was going down, he throws the ball, and John Davis was the man that came up with it.
And that was just Jordan Moore Payne's 3rd interception of the year, so that's pretty rare.
Quitman's going to run the ball over to the left side. A little trickery. Quarterback looks to his left, looks to his right, spins to his left, dumps it off, but not very much of a pickup there, if anything at all.
Right back to the line of scrimmage.
Right back to the line of scrimmage.
And a little counter pitch just didn't fool anybody. AMT up to make the tackle there.
Number 2, he's going to put some air under it. It is going to be caught, and that's going to be enough for a Bulldog first down. Gets the ball down to about the 34-yard line of the Red Devils.
As number 4, Jamari Lovelace, and he's the one who made that catch, and he is a good receiver for Quitman. Also will run the ball.
Oh, we got some offsides there. I think they're going to call that encroachment, offsides on the Red Devils, unless there was something I didn't see.
Now that is going to be on the Red Devils, and that's Dayton Rawlings that they're going to say is the guilty party on that one. So that's going to give Quitman 1st and 5. Ball at their own 39-yard line. 4:30 left in the first quarter. Red Devils with a 13-7 lead.
This Quitman offense looks to be wanting to go fast. Number 8 is having a chat with number 8 there. The officials are. Looks like he's going to have to come off. Not sure what happened there. But number 8 for Quitman.
It's Bryson Thacker.
Bryson Thacker has come off. Not exactly sure why.
My guess is it's some kind of equipment issue, and they are working on that on the sidelines over there.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So number 80.
Number 88, Riley Haynes is going to be the man that comes in to replace Thacker. More Payne in the backfield. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle. He's met immediately by the Red Devil defense. That should be for a little bit of a loss. They may say, I think they're saying he got back to the line.
He did fight just back to the line of scrimmage. Tate Sweden did a good job coming in from the middle linebacker spot and knifed right through that offensive line and was the first to make contact and hung on for no gain there.
QB takes a snap. He's looking to his left side. He's had a man in a gap right there. The ball was just behind him. Pass intended to number 8, Bryson Thacker, who is back in the game after the equipment issue. And that's going to bring up 3rd and about 4 or 5 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and Payne wasn't looking to anybody else but Bryson Thacker. As soon as he cut to the middle of the field, he was throwing the ball to him, but just threw it behind him. And probably a good thing he did because he had a Red Devil defender bearing down on him.
QB takes snap. He's got a man in the middle. That pass is high. It was tipped. It was Kenny Rivas was the man that was sniffing that thing out, trying to get underneath it.
Yeah, pass intended for P.J. Garrett. He's 6'2", and that pass was really tailored for somebody who was more like 6'6", and he was able to get his fingers on it, caromed, and Kenny wasn't able to haul it in for an interception, but he had a beat on it. That's going to force Quitman into punt formation, 4th and 4 for them, ball on their own 40-yard line.
I think I'd be looking for a fake punt here, Scott. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Kind of smells like that to me. Slow snap there. Punt is away. That's a really high punt. That's going to go out of bounds. Ref's going to say it bounced out of bounds right at the 34-yard line. That's going to be where the Red Devil offense sets up shop.
Yeah, not a great punt. Not terrible, but not what he wanted. He angled that one a little too far toward the boundary and gets out of bounds, and the Red Devils will set up at their own 34.
Yeah, kind of an interesting punt motion too. His kicking motion was a little strange.
Yeah, the whole operation was. You mentioned the snap was a little slow,
kind of a flailing.
Yeah, took a little bit to develop.
Slow developing punts now. Crawford looking for a man. He's got Lucas Sims open. He's also got Hegeman. Oh, the ball sails on him just a little bit. And Cole had a couple of guys he could have thrown that ball to, and it just sailed on him.
He had one defender over here. That's number 24, Dom Pratt, who had coverage, and he was trying to cover 2 Red Devil receivers. Davin Bowden, number 21, Tanner Hegeman, number 11, both of them running down the numbers and wide open, and the ball just sailed just a little bit.
That's the stuff quarterbacks dream of right there.
I know Cole would love to have that one back.
Yep, this one's going to be handoff. Mason Martin's got room. He's pushing along. He's going to have plenty of yards. He's still fighting forward. He's going to get about 9 yards before he's brought down. That should set up 3rd and 1 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, and that time it was number 8, his brother Jaden Martin out there with the block, sealing the edge and giving him a chance to get up close to first down yardage. It's going to be 3rd and short. Ball is at the 43, and the Red Devils need the 44 for a first down.
Martin in the backfield. Hands off to Jaden Martin. He has got the first down. He's fighting forward. He's got plenty. He's going to make it down really close to midfield. First down, Red Devils.
Yeah, gain of 6 on that one. You said it does get them up close to midfield. Ball's at the 49.
Red Devil offense looking to go fast. Cole takes a snap, hands off another time to Jaden Martin. He doesn't get too much, falls forward, but he is in Quitman Bulldog territory.
Yeah, just able to get it up across midfield was Jaden Martin that time. Following the left side of that Red Devil offensive line, that's Chance Coughlin over there. And the center is Austin McCurry. And then the left guard over there is number 56, Sawyer Bartlett.
2:26 left here in the first quarter. Red Devils lead 13-7. Crawford takes a snap, hands off again to Jaden Martin. He fights forward. He's going to make it to right at the 45-yard line. He's going to need about 4 yards to get the first down.
That time it was on the right side of the offensive line. Lucas Shannon and Cade Bartlett.
Crawford takes a snap. It's that screen over to Davin. Davin's got plenty. Davin's breaking some tackles. He's pushing downfield, still on his feet. And Davin is going to come down right around the 22-yard line. Big first down for the Red Devil offense.
Yeah, and there's a stat for receivers. They call it YAC, yards after contact. And Davin picked up several on that play.
Davin Bowden, he's trying to yak it up tonight. I think that's what gets those receivers million-dollar contracts. Cole takes a snap. To his left side, he's got Mason open. Mason's got it. He has got the first down. He is pushing forward. There's a penalty flag on the play. It's kind of thrown to the sideline. I'm interested to see what this flag is going to be.
I'm afraid that's going to be a hold on some downfield blocking there. Kind of in that area, and they are talking to the Quitman sideline to see what they want to do.
You're probably going to be right on that, Scott. Not a betting man, but you're probably right.
They are marking that off against the Red Devils. And it is a 10-yard penalty. We'll see what the signal is from the referee. It is a hold.
Yep. That'll be... Not sure who that was over there. One of the receivers evidently got a little handsy out there. Yeah. Making some good move, making some open spaces there for Mason. Nonetheless, backs us up here. 1st and 10. Jaden gets the ball. He doesn't have hardly anywhere to go. He is met by a slew of guys. He's going to pick up about 3.
Number 50, Trip Tapley. Number 40, Malachi Goodrow, combining for Quitman to make the stop there. He stacked Jaden up after a gain of about 2 and then pushed him back, but he is going to have the ball down at the 20-yard line.
Mason Martin, the running back in the backfield. Cole takes a snap, looks to his left. He's got a receiver there, a little bubble route. He's trying to make something happen. That's Tanner Hegeman, and he is going to fight forward. He's going to make it down to about the 15-yard line.
Good job by Tanner to elude the first man who got to him. That was number 0, Cooper Holmes for Quitman, and Tanner, could have been dropped for a loss there actually, and able to spin out of that, pick up a few more yards to bring up 3rd and short, 3rd and about 3.
Cole's going to keep it himself, trying to make something happen. There is a penalty flag that has been thrown. He did have the first down.
Yeah, and that's going to be a hold. That's in the area of holding.
That's gonna probably back the Red Devils up 10 yards, make that from 3rd and short to 3rd and not so short.
Yeah, depending on where they mark that from, it'll be 3rd and around 10. 3rd and about 11 or 12, actually.
Yeah, they put it back on the 23-yard line. It's going to be right at 3rd and 11. Playbook not quite as open here. Mason Martin in the backfield next to Crawford. Crawford's going to keep it. He's going to dump it off. Jaden Martin has the reception, but he is not going to have near enough. He's going to come down right at the 20-yard line.
5 seconds left on the first quarter clock, so the Red Devils are going to have a little time to talk about what they're going to do here on a 4th down and about 9. And while they discuss it here at the end of the first quarter with the Red Devils leading 13-7, we're going to take a break on the air. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions, back in 30 seconds. the second quarter. Ball is at the Quitman, just inside the Quitman 20. Red Devils with a 13-7 lead, and they're going to bring out, it looks like, Kenny Rivas to attempt a field goal here.
That is exactly what it looks like. Kenny, 1 for 2 on the year. His long, I actually don't have that written down. I think his long is 27. So kind of a chip shot field goal is his long for the year. This one, where's the ball placed? It's placed at the 20.
It's right inside the 20, so it would be.
This would be about a 36, 37-yard kick.
Yeah, this
It's a
would
good
be
kick.
A good challenge for Kenny.
Good challenge. I believe in him.
I do too.
I believe Kenny's had a tremendous year kicking PATs. Missed one tonight, but if he kicks this like he kicked that kickoff with a vengeance, then we should do well. Crawford is the hold man. This snap is down. Plenty of leg, and that is right down the middle. Great kick by number 5, Kenny
Fantastic
Rivas.
kick. That one would have been good from way further out. That had plenty of leg and right down the middle. So Kenny Rivas gives the Red Devils a 16-7 lead with 11:56 left in the second quarter. And we're going to keep it right here as we get set for the kickoff.
Great kick by Kenny Rivas. Now we can say his long is 36 or 37 yards. Kicking 2 for 3.
I'm going to say 37. I want to give the young man as much as we can.
Well,
there.
I might as well say 56 then. I mean, what?
I don't know if it would have been good from 56. I think it would have been good from 46.
I think it would have been good from 46. Now, Kenny put a lot of stank in that kick.
He
had
plenty of leg, that's for sure.
Yeah, there were no issues with it getting downfield. Red Devils now take a very comfortable 9-point lead, 2-score lead right now. And that's something you definitely want at the top of the second quarter.
Well, and here's the thing. The last couple of weeks, the Red Devils have started really hot and then kind of slowed down and coasted and then had to come back late. And we don't want to do that tonight.
No.
We don't want to make a habit of that. So want to just keep the foot on the gas in this one.
Kenny, plenty of leg into this one, too. That ball is going to land at the 1-yard line, roll into the end zone, and we got a touchback. Quitman is going to get the ball at the 20-yard line to start their next drive.
Kenny is definitely feeling much better tonight than he was last week. He was one of the ones who was dealing with illness last week and just really in pretty rough shape. So did very well for the condition he was in, but tonight looks to be feeling much better.
Like we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Coach Dobbs told us, man, this team has been fighting away illness and sickness. And last week went into Melbourne. Certainly don't make excuses, but last week went into Melbourne. Lots of guys under the weather. Quarterback takes a snap. He's got a man open downfield. He throws it out there, and that ball is caught. They're going to call it complete at the 42-yard line, 41-yard line. What a big catch there. The Atkins faithful not too happy about it.
Bryson Thacker was the man who came down with that. And I think there was some question about whether he was able to hold on to that as he took a shot after making the catch. And the officials are on a flag, and we've got movement on Quitman.
That's a false start.
False start was the indication from the official on that side.
I was kind of confused.
Yeah.
It didn't even look like they were set all the way.
No.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, okay. That'll be 1st and 15 for the Quitman Bulldogs here. Ball on the 37-yard line, headed towards midfield. Red Devils lead 16-7, 11:48 left here in the second quarter. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to run it right up the gut. He's got plenty of room to go. He fights forward. They're going to say that he had a knee down right at the 47-yard line. But man, what a fast pickup there.
Yeah, no hesitation at all by Morpain. He took the snap, went right up the middle, and he's able to get the penalty yardage back and then some. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for Quitman. Lucas Sims making the tackle there for the Red Devils.
QB takes the snap, keeps it himself, looks to his right side. He's got a little screen. He is met immediately. 2 Red Devils, they just didn't wrap up. 2 guys hit him, did not wrap up, and he is gonna be just short of a first down.
Yeah, should have been stopped for a loss there.
Man.
That was Bryson Thacker on the reception, and he was hit immediately and then hit a second time by another Red Devil defender, and they, like you said, they just didn't wrap up. And
they are going to indicate that is enough for a first down.
He does get enough for the first down, just enough.
They are in Red Devil territory now on the 40, just past the 49-yard line of the Red Devils. Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his left, rolls out to his right. There's nobody open. He's got pressure. He's got a man over there, but that ball is going to be overthrown, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Good pressure there by the Red Devil defense.
Yeah, they had 5 down linemen, and Quitman did a good job of giving Morpain time, even with that 5-man rush. And pass was intended for number 24. That's Dominic Pratt, and Morpain drifting to his right. The ball just sailed on him a little bit. Pratt didn't have a chance to bring it in.
Red Devil secondary did a good job. QB takes a snap, looks to his left. He's got pressure, and that is going to be intercepted. Kenny Rivas, the man over there to have the interception. He's going to run back to right at the 46-yard line. Again, an offense that doesn't make a lot of mistakes now, giving up 2 big interceptions to this Red Devil defense.
Yeah, Jordan Morpain came into this with only 2 interceptions on the year. He's already thrown 2 tonight, and we are just less than 2 minutes into the second quarter. So the ball just sailed on him just a little bit, and sometimes that's a function of just throwing off your back foot, not leaning into it, and ball just a little high. And Kenny Rivas was there to reel it in for the Red Devil defense and gets it back across midfield where the Red Devils will have it at the Quitman 46.
Cole Crawford has an empty backfield. He's got a man in motion to the left side. He's going to keep it himself. He's got some pressure. He's having to do something with it. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to try to just get out of bounds, and he does. He gets a little shove there at the end, but Cole's going to get out of bounds. Where are they going to give it? They're going to give him the ball at the 43-yard line.
So he picked up about
3 or 4 yards. Ran a long way to pick up 3 or 4 yards. He was running for his life there. He had good coverage. Just didn't. The Quitman defense did a good job of gobbing up the Atkins receivers downfield. Just couldn't get it going. Crawford keeps himself again, makes a couple of moves. He's going to have enough for the first down. Hold on to the ball, young man. And he's going to make it inside the 30-yard line. A little jawing there going on at the end of that play, but the ball's going to come down right at the 28-yard line. First down, Red Devils.
That was some 10-on-10 crime there. Number 10, Joel Atwood for Quitman, bringing down number 10, Cole Crawford for the Red Devils, and Atwood was trying to pull that ball out. Cole Crawford holding on to it with all he had, and able to get down to the 28.
Cole kind of looked like he might have been holding his arm there just a little bit. Not sure.
Atwood was wrenching on it pretty good, trying to get that ball out of there.
He was. I look for a handoff here. Nope, he's going to keep it. Crawford looking downfield. He's going to keep it. He's going to run with it. He's got some room. Teach this young man to slide, but he's going to trot out of bounds right at the 19-yard line. They are now in the red zone. Not quite enough for a first down.
Yeah, but a good job by Cole not taking a hit there unnecessarily. Just get what you can, get out of bounds, and, second short, we'll take that.
Yes, sir. It's going to be 2nd and 1. 1.5 maybe. Playbook's wide open here. Quitman defense bringing the pressure. They've got one high safety. Everybody else is in the box. Red Devils lead, and the referee's going to blow that one dead. That's probably going to be a false start.
It's delay
of game on the Red Devils. That's going to be a delay of game on the Red Devils. It's going to back them up. It's not going to be second and 1 anymore. It should be about 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7. Ball backed up to the 25-yard line, just inside.
Coach Dobbs wants a word with the white hat.
The white hat was not there for it. He didn't want to have a chat with Coach Dobbs. Coach Austin Dobbs is a lovely young man to have a chat with. The ref didn't think so. Crawford in the pistol formation. It's going to be a handoff to Mason Martin. He's going to juke around, make it happen. He's got some space, and Mason's going to make it down to the original, where they were right before that penalty. Should be about 2nd and 1, or 3rd and 1, excuse me.
Yeah, 3rd and a long one there. Good patient run by Mason. Nothing there initially, and he just able to, like you said, dance around a little bit until the hole opened up and got the penalty yardage back and brings up 3rd and short for the Red Devils.
Again, for such a speedy running back, he is so patient. It's going to be another handoff to Mason. Mason's got the first down. He's trying to make something else happen. He cuts the edge. Mason Martin in for a touchdown, baby.
That time it was 21 Davin Bowden out there who got a key block at the wide receiver position to spring Mason Martin for that touchdown.
We're not shooting the cannon? What's happening? I think the National Guard officer down there is on the phone.
I think you're right.
I believe, Scott, he's on the phone.
He may be calling for more ammo to be brought in.
I would like to say good job to the Red Devil camera crew for getting the camera down there. Great job, guys. Y'all doing a great job.
In anticipation of the cannon that never fired.
Shout out to Greenlee and Atreyu Scroggins for getting the camera down there. Great job. Kick is up, and that looks like it's right down the gut. That's another good PAT for Kenny Rivas. Red Devils extend the lead 23-7. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, good job. Low snap there, and good job by Cole Crawford to bring that up, set it up for Kenny Rivas to kick through. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here. The Red Devils lead the Quitman Bulldogs 23-7, 9:20 left. And you mentioned it a minute ago, Scott, man, we just need to keep the hammer down. Like, let's not let off the gas. Let's keep taking this ball and putting it down their throat.
Absolutely. Leave no doubt about this one.
No,
that's the way you get the taste out of your mouth after that heartbreaking loss last week.
No, Red Devils were just trying to go 4-0 in homecoming games last week. Just couldn't make it happen. Quitman's going to field that ball right around the 3-yard line. He is going to make it back to about the 21. So I guess it did pay off to run it out, but man, it really looked like it was going to go out of bounds again. Kind of thankful he went back there and caught it.
Yeah. Number 33, Kellen Wofford. Number 41, Cutter Boyce. And number 44, Isaac Adami down for the Red Devil Special Teams unit to make the tackle. And I think we have a Quitman player shaken up.
Yeah, we do. As you mentioned, that was Kellen. That was Kellen the Brain Wofford getting in there in on a tackle. If you want to listen to the Brain do some commentary alongside Cole Crawford, you can tune in on Thursday nights to Red Devil Media Productions. Those two guys run the commentary booth on Thursday nights for the football games. And they do a tremendous job, as has been noted before. Scott, me and you are we're the B team on commentary.
I'm
good with it.
Yeah,
I'm good with it.
Those guys do a great job. And by the way, Zach, since we're talking about that, this week the junior high Red Devils will close out their season on Tuesday night here at home against the Salem Greyhounds. Good job by the junior high Red Devils going up to Quitman last night, picking up a win, and they'll close out their season Tuesday night here at Sorrell Stadium, Limley Field. I hope everybody will come out and watch. If you can't make it, you can tune in on Red Devil Media Productions on YouTube and hear Cole Crawford with the play-by-play, Kellen Wofford with the commentary, and they do a great job on those Thursday night broadcasts.
No, they do an excellent job. As you said, the game is moved to Tuesday.
Yes.
And then on Thursday, you're all welcome to come down to Atkins First Baptist Church to our Fall Fest. The whole community is welcome. Free food, free games. We're going to have some award-winning chili that's there.
Award-winning?
Now, I mean, it was a competition within my own church.
Okay.
But yeah, Michael Bowden
right.
cooks a mean pot of chili now. Red Devil defense is going to be set up shop here. Number 2, quarterback in. The guys in the backfield run into each other. There's some miscommunication happening in the backfield, so the QB just going to take it himself, fights forward for about a pickup of 3 or 4 yards. I'm not sure what they were trying to do back there, Scott.
They ran a man in motion from the left side across to the right, had a running back in the backfield, and like I said, just some clunkiness in that handoff back there.
QB rolls out to his right side. He gets hammered. He gets hammered as he lets go of that ball. Dayton Rawlings was the man giving chase, and he laid the lumber on him.
He brought that wood that time.
Brought that wood.
But the pass was completed to Jamari Lovelace, and he has enough for the first down. The ball is going to be at the Quitman 33, where it'll be 1st and 10 with 8:44 left in the second quarter. Red Devils with a 23-7 lead.
QB takes a snap. He's got pressure. That's John Davis on him. John couldn't get him wrapped up. That ball's lobbed out there. It is caught right around the 39-yard line. That pass was complete to number 24, and he's going to be brought down by number 23, Dakota Ham. Man, almost John Davis had his hands on him, just couldn't bring him down.
Yeah, John kind of did the long way around his man and just able to get a hand on more Payne, and it takes more than that to bring him down.
Yep. Not sure exactly what, he's 5'9", 173. He's stockier than that. That ball almost tipped by the Red Devils.
I think it was tipped. I think Tate Sweden got a hand on it, just not able to knock it down.
And that completion is going to set them up for a first down. Ball just outside the 20-yard line. Red Devils lead 23-7, 8:19 left in the half. QB's going to keep it himself. He's got wide open spaces there. He's met by a couple of Red Devils. He's running like a tank right up the gut, Scott.
Yeah, and there was a hold there. John Davis was drugged down and no flag on that play. But yeah, Jordan Moore Payne is tough to bring down.
Yeah, he is. Quitman with a man across motion in the middle. It's going to be a direct handoff. He's going to fight forward inside the 10-yard line down to about the 6 or 7.
Dayton Rawlings on the tackle.
Number 74, Seth Davis, comes into the game, subbing in for Cade Bartlett. He's going to, running back is going to have that one. He is going to be in the end zone. That's a first down for the Quitman, or excuse me, touchdown for the Quitman Bulldogs.
And that is Cooper Holmes, number 0, and he comes up lame on that touchdown run, but he does get the ball just across the goal line. He's slowly making his way off the Quitman sideline, but that's going to close the gap to 10, and Harnick is on to attempt the extra point to make it a 9-point game once again.
He was met at the goal line by a Red Devil defender. Ooh. Yep, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to throw that penalty against the Red Devils for not roughing the kicker.
Roughing the holder.
Roughing the holder. I'm not sure if that one's in the rule book, but
the official's going to discuss this one, but they did throw a flag there.
I'm not sure if what to call that. It was the holder. There's not I've never seen a roughing the holder.
No, it would be.
I mean, he
just
landed.
Unnecessary roughness probably would be the call. We'll see.
I mean, he was in the air.
Yeah.
He landed.
Yeah, personal foul.
Probably, if they give him they're going to give him 15-yard. I'm assuming that was unnecessary roughness. Personal foul.
Yeah, that was.
So I'm assuming they're going to kick from the 50.
They're going to kick from the
45.
Yeah.
So Quitman's kicks have been very short tonight. Their kickoff's been very short, but if you were going to attempt a onside kick,
this would be the time. Yep.
This is it. Not much to I mean, they've been giving Atkins the ball around the 35, 40-yard line anyways. This is a great spot for an onside kick. I'd be moving my team up on special teams here.
Yeah, you might want to get the hands unit out there.
Yeah,
to field this one.
Which apparently tonight the hands unit's John Davis and Kenny Rivas.
Yes, each of them with an interception so far on the defensive side. Let's see what Madison Harnick, the Quitman kicker, does here. She's got it teed up on the far hash, kicking from the Red Devil 45.
Kick is up, and it's actually going to be a full-out kick. That's going to go into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. Red Devils will get the ball at the 20-yard line. Interesting tactic.
Yeah.
First two kicks, they were short little squibs.
Yeah, just kicking to the second level. Pooch kick.
Just a little pooch kick. And then here, when you have the potential to get amazing field position, you kick it downfield.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. I guess that's why we're doing what we're doing and not coaching.
That's why we don't make the big bucks, Scott. Let us preach.
We'll second guess from up here.
That's right. Nonetheless, Red Devil offense is going to take over on the 20-yard line. Red Devils lead Quitman 23-14, 7 minutes, 35 seconds left in the half. Red Devils in the pistol formation. It's going to be handoff to Mason Martin. He's juking and jiving. Not a whole lot happening, but he is going to get about 4 yards on the carry. Should bring up about 2nd and 6 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, not much of an opening there for Mason Martin, and he able to get 3 on that one.
Crawford looks immediately to his left side. He's got Hegeman open. Hegeman had to juke a guy. He's going to be brought down maybe just a yard past the line of scrimmage to about the 25.
Jamari Lovelace was the first one to come in for Quitman, and he made a swipe at the ball. Fortunately, Tanner Hegeman tucked that thing away and able to hold on to it, but he only gained 1. Now they're going to give him 2 on that one. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Red Devils.
Red Devils still set up in the pistol formation. Coach Dobbs is going to call a timeout here. He didn't like it.
And we're going to take one on the air with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here, folks. Red Devils lead Quitman 23-14, still with a 2-score lead. 6 minutes, 37 seconds left here before half. Red Devils trying to get a first down here. Definitely don't want to give Quitman the ball back with a short field. Cole takes a snap, rolls out to his right. He's got plenty of pressure. He's going to throw it, and that ball is going to be overthrown. Intended, I don't have my glasses on, as intended for number 15.
Cooper Horn.
Allen Horn.
Or Allen Horn, sorry. Cooper is his younger brother. He's number 18.
And that is going to make the Red Devils force them into a punt formation with 4th and 5. Not what they needed. Cole's going to have to put some sauce on this thing, get it downfield. Quitman offense moved extremely well in their last drive. Moved the ball very efficiently to get down the field and get a touchdown. Cole with the kick, and he's got a good leg into it. That ball is going to sail on him, though. That's going to...
We have a flag.
We have a penalty flag on the play right at the 35-yard line. Did he intend to throw that? I
think he meant to throw his beanbag.
Yeah, I think he threw the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him readjusting his tool.
He did pull his beanbag out, and there is no flag on that. He just signaled to the white hat that there was no penalty. They carry a beanbag on the front of their belt, and sometimes it's right by the flag, and so if you're not careful, you can grab the wrong thing, and the referee just did wave off.
They do have an impressive utility belt.
Yes.
Very impressive utility belt down there. Ball is going to be at the 35-yard line.
And now the official from the far side, the Quitman sideline, is coming over.
Got a conversation happening here. Number 51, Luke Bull, also down there next to the official. I'm sure Luke could set him straight. When we asked that young man his opinion, probably tell him, touchdown Red Devils. Luke is one of the young men that is working through injury right now, according to the coaching staff. Should be ready to go next week. Quarterback takes a snap. He looks to his left side. Plenty of pressure. A little bit of holding there. He has got lots of pressure. He's going to be brought down with a huge sack. Number 70, Solomon Lytle, chased him down 15 yards. Man, Solomon coming at him like a lion on a wildebeest.
Yeah, Solomon bringing pressure from the right side of that Red Devil defensive line and came all the way across from Jordan Moore Payne's backside and never gave up on that. And he's going to get credited with a sack, loss of 1 on the play.
QB takes snap. He's got a man in the middle. Short pass. No, ref, that you got to back that up. His knees were down when he caught it.
Yeah, and the near side official has the right spot, but now he's moving forward.
That's going to bring up third, and it's going to be 3rd and 3 here. Empty backfield for Quitman. The hard count didn't work. He looks to the sideline for the next play.
Solomon Lytle flinched, but he did not get in the neutral zone, so.
Jordan Moore Payne, the quarterback. It's going to be a QB draw. He fakes it. He's got the first down, and he's going to be in Atkins territory down to about the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Quitman Bulldogs.
And you can see why Jordan Moore Payne is the leading rusher for this Quitman offense. He's tough to get a beat on.
He makes a good. He has a really good fake play too. Like he
does.
He legitimately looks like he's about to pass, but he will fake it. He takes a snap. He's looking to his right. He's got pressure coming. Oh, huge collision in the backfield. The 2 Red Devil defenders run into each other. Oh man, number 2. Their quarterback just kind of got out of the way. Solomon Lytle, number 70, is one of the men, collided with Sawyer Bartlett. And for all intents and purposes, if Jordan Moore Payne had been in the middle of that collision, that would have been a catastrophic shot.
Yeah.
Coach Dobbs out checking on his tough lineman there.
Yeah, Solomon walking off and has his helmet off, and he is moving rather slowly.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sure knocked the wind out of you. Need to catch your breath there, man. That was a shot. That was a shot.
And they're going to take a look at Solomon, and he just took a puff off of the inhaler there.
Yep. Principal Chris Taylor coming down to check on him as well.
Danny Lyons, the sports medicine professional for the Red Devils, taking a look at him as well.
Quarterback takes snap. Jaden Martin had tons of pressure in his face. That ball is going. Oh my goodness! They're going to call Dakota Ham for a PI. The ball was severely behind the receiver. Ball is up in the air. Dakota Ham's just there. The receiver turns around. They collide with each other, but you got mutual contact there.
Now, if that ball was deflected, if the guy with the rush for us got a fingertip on it, then that nullifies pass interference.
I don't know if Jaden's saying he got a hand on it. They're going to call PI on Dakota Ham. Red Devil faithful letting them know about it. That, as we mentioned top of the broadcast, Dakota Ham is a fierce defender in that Red Devil secondary, and he may lead 3A in PIs.
Well, that time he was just, you said it, the ball was definitely underthrown, and Dakota was trying to recover and get back with his man, and when his man turned around, the intended receiver turned around to try to get to the ball, Dakota Ham was there. So
yeah, the ball had a lot of airtime, and
it did.
It didn't just put the defender in a tough spot.
Yeah, for Dakota, it was just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, wasn't much he could have done differently there.
But that moves the ball up to the Red Devil 39.
That'll be a first. That should be a first down.
First and 10.
Automatic first down.
1st and 10 for Quitman.
Red Devils lead 23-14. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left before the half. That looked like an offsides, but he is going to be met in the backfield. Dayton Rawlings trying to wrap him up, and he's going to get him out of bounds. Great job there with pressure by Dayton Rawlings, forcing the runner out of bounds.
Yeah, that time Quitman brought a man in motion from the far side of the formation and brought him right about to the end of the left side of that offensive line, and it looked like he was moving forward at the snap, so didn't get a penalty, but Dayton Rawlings blew that thing up. And
yeah, he did. Came at him with some ruthless aggression. Moore Payne takes the snap. He's got tons of pressure. That pass is completed, and that receiver is going to He's going to be brought down right before the 30-yard line. It's not quite enough for a first down, but he's only got about 1.5 yards, 2 yards to go.
Yeah, number 6, Devin Boyce on the reception there for Quitman.
QB takes a snap, looks to his left side. He's got a receiver there. He's got some pressure. That ball is going to go off the fingertips of his intended receiver, and that's going to bring up 4th and 2 for the Bulldogs.
He was trying to squeeze it in there to Jamari Lovelace, who was along the Red Devil sideline, and Lovelace just ran out of real estate. Jordan Moore-Payne had a receiver open on the left side, and he was wide open.
He was underneath. It was kind of his screen receiver, but not what he wanted.
Yeah, it was his check down receiver, and he wasn't ready to check down yet.
He wanted that first down. He would have had it if he'd have thrown it to him.
4th and 2.
He's going to keep it himself. He's got the first down. He's pushing for more. He's still on his feet. He's going to make it inside the 20-yard line, down to about the 19. First down, Quitman.
Clock stops while they reset the chains. 3:54 left in the half. Red Devils with a 23-14 lead. Quitman into the red zone on the Red Devils' end of the field.
Red Devil defense struggling to get a stop here on this drive.
Clock restarts. Now we got a flag, and we're going to have a sideline warning, I think, on Quitman. That's not going to be any yardage, but yeah, sideline warning is what they're indicating. The official over there is still talking with him.
They're still having a chat about that. He just picked his flag up.
Yeah, again, no penalty yardage marked off on that one for a first offense. So it's still 1st and 10.
Quarterback fakes it. He's going to keep it himself right up the middle. He's going to be met by several Red Devils. Gets brought down just inside the 15-yard line. Pickup of about 4 yards. 3:22 left here in the half. Red Devils lead 23-14.
Sawyer Bartlett on the tackle for the Red Devils. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Quarterback takes it himself right up the middle. He's got open space. He is met by a host of Red Devils. He's pushing forward. The referees are going to say that he got it.
Yeah.
That is a touchdown, Quitman. Quarterback was met right around the 2 or 3 yard line, and he just had a head of just a full head of steam coming behind him, forces his way in, and that's gonna shorten the gap even more. Red Devils lead 23-20. 3:05 left here at half, and it looks like they're going to be going for 2.
Yeah, Quitman going to keep the offense out here and
why not
go for 2 and try to make this a 1-point game.
In a power formation, quarterback keeps it himself right up the gut, and he has it. That is 2. Quitman trails Atkins. They have made a comeback. It is now 23-22. Red Devils lead by 1. 3:05 left here before the half.
And we'll take a quick break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. We're back in 30 seconds.
And we are back here right before halftime. 3:05 left in the half. Red Devils lead 23-22. We just saw Quitman score 2 touchdowns back-to-back here. Red Devils got up early, and Quitman trying to storm back here before the half and shorten the gap a little bit. Now, I'm sure Cole Crawford and this Red Devil offense is going to try to get downfield quickly and try to get some more points on the board before half.
Yeah, last possession just couldn't get moving. Only able to pick up about 5 yards and had to punt it away, and Quitman took advantage of that, cashes in, and like you said, closes the gap to just 1 point. Madison Harnick, number 14, gets ready to kick it off for Quitman.
And it is going to be one of those short pooch kicks to the second level. It's going to be caught, and he's got some room. That is Davin Bowden, number 21, makes it down makes it down almost to midfield. Well, I thought we had a little magic happening down there,
too.
Scott.
Yeah, number 8, Bryson Thacker had a beat on Davin after he made the catch, and Davin put one quick move on him and got away from him, and he was able to get about 10 yards before he was driven out of bounds. Red Devils set up shop right around midfield. They're going to have it at their own 49. Start this drive with 3:01 left on the clock before halftime.
Tremendous field position. Crawford keeps it, actually hands it off to Mason Martin. Mason's got the first down. He's fighting for more. He's going to make it down to about the 38-yard line. Good hard run by the 4th leading rusher in 3A.
Yeah, great pickup on first down there. Able to get into Quitman territory. Inside the 40, they're going to mark it at the 38, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Devils.
Empty backfield for Atkins. Crawford looks to his left. He's got Tanner Hegeman out there. The pass is complete. He's met immediately. Tanner's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Red Devils.
Number 6, Devin Boyce on the tackle for Quitman. He was there immediately. Allen Horn trying to fend him off and give Tanner a little time to operate. Just didn't happen. Boyce just fought through the block and able to bring Hegeman down after a minimal gain.
Jaden Martin in the backfield next to Crawford. Crawford looking downfield. He's got a man there. That pass is a little high, just out of reach from Mason Martin. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Red Devils.
And Mason would have come down with that right at the line to gain. So, and he had some room to run after that. But you said the pass was just a little too tall for him. Not able to bring it in. It's going to be 3rd and 7. 2:06 left before halftime. Red Devils would love to add to that 1-point lead they have right now, 23-22.
Crawford takes the snap. It's to Hegeman, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of about 1. Just nowhere to go from the beginning, Scott. Little bubble route. They tried to have a little misdirection. Quitman defense did a great job sniffing that one out. That little screenplay just has not worked well tonight.
No, Quitman was ready for that one. Number 70, Jackson Ivey, all over it.
Empty backfield here. Red Devils going for it on 4th and 8. Why not? Went for the hard count there.
And they may let the clock run down and take a timeout.
That's what they're going to do. Red Devils are going to let this thing tick down, take as much time off the clock, and you would assume probably a punt after this.
Yeah, ball at the 36, 35-yard line. So out of field goal range at this point. The Red Devils are going to take a timeout and talk it over. We'll take a quick 30-second break on the air. We'll come back with the last 1 minute and 17 seconds before halftime. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here, 1:17 left in the half. Red Devils lead 23-22. It is 4th and 8. Red Devils are coming out with an empty backfield again. It looks like they're going to go for this thing, try to get a first down. Why not? Ball's at the 36-yard line. Crawford takes the snap, looks to his left. He uncorks it. He's got a man down there. Hegeman, ball hit him in the hands. Tanner just couldn't reel that one in, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Quitman's going to get the ball at their own 36-yard line, and they've got about 64 yards to go if they want to try to take the lead.
Yeah, that was a good play call. Red Devils came out with 3 men in the pattern to the right, 2 to the left, and Tanner Hegeman streaking right down the middle of the field, headed to the goalpost, and Cole tried to drop it right over his shoulders. Tanner just not able to bring it in.
Good pass there by Crawford.
It was a good ball.
Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his left. And that is going to be intercepted. Kenny Rivas with his second pick of the night. And Kenny's going to get the ball down to about the 39-yard line. Red Devils are going to have another shot to put up points.
Yeah, a minute, 2 seconds left on the clock, and that was just a very poorly thrown ball there by Jordan Moore-Payne. He threw it right at Kenny Rivas.
Great look alive there for Kenny Rivas tonight. His second pick of the evening. I think that brings him to 3 on the season.
Yeah.
John Davis now with 2 picks on the season. Kenny Rivas with 3.
Austin Martin Trussell has
2
as well. So
Red Devils came into tonight with 7 takeaways, and right now they have 10 on the season.
They're closing the gap.
They are closing that gap with turnovers.
And Quitman came in with 4 giveaways, and they've almost doubled that tonight.
We have a wild Devil formation. Mason Martin keeps it himself, tries to make it happen. He's got room. Mason Martin, the electric running back's got room. He's still on his feet. He's going to get in there. Touchdown, Atkins Red Devils. My goodness, what a run for Mason Martin.
He broke at least 6 tackles on that run. He left bodies in his wake as he gets into the end zone. So,
oh man,
Kenny Rivas gives him the ball with a minute and 2 seconds left, and you know they took 11 seconds to cash in. Mason Martin with the big run there for the Red Devils takes it in from 38 yards out, pushes the Red Devil lead back to 7, 29-22, and Rivas going to come on for the extra point.
Mason Martin, y'all. If you have an opportunity to come watch this kid play football, Mason Martin is ridiculous. Kick is up. Kenny Rivas knocks this one right down the middle. That's going to be another point for the Red Devils. They'll take the lead 30-22. 51 seconds left here in the first half.
We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here. Red Devils set to kick this thing off. 51 seconds left in the half. Red Devils lead 30-22 over Quitman. Kenny Rivas, the man that has gotten us 2 takeaways tonight, is the man set to kick. Kick is up. Line drive kick is going to be fielded at the 1-yard line. Several Red Devils down there. He is going to be brought down. He fights forward to about the 24-yard line. 42 seconds left on the clock here, and Quitman's going to have to go 76 yards if they want to try to get another score.
Yeah, number 44, Isaac Adami, number 41, Cutter Boyce again down on this Red Devil kick coverage unit, making contact.
Man, Scott, how ridiculous was that run by Mason Martin? Well, that is video game stuff.
That's what we were talking about in the break just a moment ago. It's just ridiculous, the run. I mean, how many cuts did he make?
Quarterback hands it off right up the middle. He's going to be met by a host of Red Devils there in the front 7. Not going to let him make it past that. Number 54, Cade Bartlett, comes in to replace number 79, Camden Newby.
Sawyer Bartlett and Solomon Lytle making the tackle for the Red Devils. Gain of 3.
Quitman's just going to let the clock tick on this one.
Yeah, they're going to be content to let it run out. 5 seconds left on the clock, and they're walking off to the sideline.
Yep. And that's going to be it. The Red Devils lead the Quitman Bulldogs 30-22 at the end of your first half.
And we're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll come back and recap the first half. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Hi, my name is Ellie Taylor, and I'm here with senior volleyball player and your 2024 homecoming queen, Carly Wheelis. So, Carly, how long have you been playing volleyball?
I started playing volleyball in 7th grade, so about 6 years.
All right. So what made you want to play volleyball?
To be honest, I didn't really know what volleyball was before we started, but everybody else was wanting to play, so I just wanted to play with everybody else.
So what would you say is your favorite volleyball memory out of these 6 years you've been playing?
I would say every time that we went to Branson during the summer is my favorite.
It seems to be a reoccurring favorite memory for you volleyball players. What is the toughest thing about playing volleyball? What are some challenges that you have and you've overcame through the sport?
Volleyball is definitely a mental game because you mess one thing up and you get in your head a lot about it, but it's hard to not get in your head.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you love about game day?
The energy.
Learn more at Baptist-HealthCancerCenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Chambers.
Are back here. It is halftime. 16 minutes left here to go. Scott, what are our stats looking like so far tonight?
Well, just got the first half stats from our man down in the stands, Shane Crawford, who's keeping the stats tonight.
Brought to you by Union Grove Free Will Baptist Church.
First half stats. We'll go through the scoring first. Jaden Martin got things started with a 2-yard run for the Red Devils to give them a 6-0 lead. Kenny Rivas kicked the PAT to make it 7-0. Quitman answered back with an 18-yard touchdown pass. PAT was good. That made it 7-7. Mason Martin rounded out the scoring in the first quarter with a 1-yard touchdown run for the Red Devils. Extra point was no good, and that made the lead 13-7 for the Red Devils. Kenny Rivas kicked a field goal to start the scoring in the second quarter, a 36-yard field goal, and that made the Red Devil lead 16-7. Mason Martin then scored on a 19-yard touchdown run to push the lead at 22-7. Kenny Rivas added the PAT to make it 23-7, and then Quitman went on a little run of their own. They had a 6-yard touchdown run to close the gap to 23-13. The PAT made it 23-14. Then they had a 14-yard touchdown run to make it 23-20, and they went for 2 and converted to make it 23-22. And right before half, Kenny Rivas, with his second interception on the night, gave the ball to the Red Devils with a short field, and Mason Martin turned it into a 38-yard touchdown run where he juked about half of the Quitman defense, maybe more than half. Left several bodies in his wake on the way to that 38-yard touchdown run, and that pushed the lead to 29-22. Kenny Rivas's PAT made it 30-22, and that's where we sit at halftime. Individual stats, Mason Martin already up over 100 yards in this one. He's got 10 carries, 115 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Cole Crawford has kept it 3 times for 27 yards. Jaden Martin has been held pretty much in check. He's had 8 carries for 25 yards. He has a touchdown to his credit tonight. Cole through the air, 7 of 13, 51 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Davin Bowden's got 2 of those catches for 38 yards. Tanner Hegeman has 4 for 9, and Jaden has 1 catch for 4 yards. Again, the big story has been the Red Devil defense. They have come to play tonight. John Davis has 7.5 tackles. Austin Martin Trussell has 5 tackles, but the turnovers are the big story. John Davis has an interception. Kenny Rivas has 2 interceptions, and you're talking about a quarterback in Jordan Morpayne for Quitman that came in with only 2 on the season. He's already turned it over 3 times tonight. So Red Devil defense came hungry, and they have given the ball back to this offense, and Mason Martin has racked up quite a bit on the ground so far tonight, and we're just at halftime, so plenty more to go.
How many yards did you say for Mason in the first half? 115?
115 on 10 carries, so he's a little above his average. He averages 10 yards a carry. He's at 11.5 right now, so.
Slightly overachieving.
Overachiever.
Slightly overachieving tonight. No, like you said, Mason there, that last big carry before the half, it looked like a video game. It looked like he was playing Madden out there. He juked 6 or 7 guys out of their shoes, making his way down for a touchdown. This young man is a truly special talent. I hope the Red Devil fans can appreciate him. I know I appreciate him. And you know, Scott, the best part is we still got 1 more year of Mason Martin.
We do, and I was telling you off air, there's a sports. What did I say? Sports
podcast.
Sports podcast. Yeah, a couple of students have a sports podcast, and they interviewed Jaden Martin this week on that, and Jaden did such a good job, great job representing Atkins and this Red Devil program, and such a humble kid. And he was talking about his brother Mason and how he's faster, he's stronger, he's tougher. You know, it's hard for a big brother to say about a little brother, but he talked about how much he enjoys playing with him, and just what a privilege it is for them to be able to share the field together and have some success this year. And you know, Jaden would be a great addition to a college program.
Yes.
He's a competitor. He's a tough kid. Does things the right way. Has a great attitude. And but he was talking about his brother Mason. You know, he's the one who has the speed and the strength and all this, and how competitive he was. So it was great to hear him just bragging on his little brother.
Yeah, and like you said, Jaden, it's surprising to me Jaden hasn't gotten the looks, but, you know, honestly, for as good of a running back as Jaden Martin is, he tonight has been equally effective being an edge rusher. There's been a lot of times he has, and even this season, Jaden's done a great job of sacking the QB. And even when he hasn't gotten sacks, he has put tremendous pressure on quarterbacks all over this division. His true position may be at that outside linebacker edge position. He's done a great job there. I know tonight he's been a terror back there. Him, Dayton Rawlings, Solomon Lytle, all those guys have gotten back with tons of pressure. And I think that's what's caused Jordan Morpayne to more than double his interception count for the season.
Yeah, he has faced a lot of pressure, and like you said, it's coming. A lot of that has come from the edges. You got Jaden Martin on one edge and Solomon Lytle on the other. They put a lot of pressure, and then coming up the middle, you got Dayton Rawlings and Cam the newbie, and Seth Davis has come in for him a lot tonight, and that Red Devil defensive front, that front 4 has really dominated the line of scrimmage. But you've got a really elusive, mobile quarterback like Jordan Morpayne, and so when that pressure comes, he can recognize that, and if he gets past that first level, he's tough to bring down. So that's going to be something the Red Devils are going to have to work on in the second half, just recognizing when Jordan Morpayne pulls that ball down and gets upfield, they're going to have to get to him and wrap him up, or he's going to continue to cause problems for him. We're going to take a 3-minute break here. We are at the half. Red Devils with a 30-22 lead over the Quitman Bulldogs. The Quitman band is out on the field right now doing their halftime show. When we come back, we hope to have some of the Red Devil marching band for you. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. We're back in 3 minutes. Atkins. The Red Devils with an 8-point lead over the Quitman Bulldogs, 30-22, and the Red Devil marching band is making their way onto the field. And we're going to let you take just a little bit of time and listen to and watch, if you're on the live stream with us, the Red Devils as they do their halftime show. The band is making their way onto the field right now. Bailey Horn, the drum major, getting everybody out there and getting them set. Band doing some Disney songs this year for their halftime show. The band, by the way, will be traveling. I think the choir is going to be traveling too to Florida, to Disney World over spring break. Here is the Red Devil Marching Band as they perform their halftime show.
Our next selection features the Majorettes and Flagline. Here's the 2017 ballad from Coco, Remember Me. Now help us cheer on the Red Devils as we play the Atkins fight song.
That is the Red Devil Marching Band as they finish their halftime performance with the fight song. We're going to take another 3-minute break, and we will come back and get you set for second half action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kavu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and exceptional service you need so you can focus on what really matters. Whether it's managing your business from the sidelines or making life run a little smoother with convenient and flexible financial solutions, we've got your back. Give back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
Let's be honest, finding a contractor that'll answer the phone, show up on time, and deliver a full day's work in one actual day is a big ask anymore. If you're a homeowner needing solutions now, call Griffin's Roofing Service now. Griffin's Roofing Service will get any exterior projects handled as promised. Find out why they were voted multiple times Best of the Best Contractor on Facebook and Instagram, or visit griffinsroofingservice.com and make those dishonest contractors a thing of the past.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
It's Honda of Russellville's 45th anniversary, and we're celebrating this year with big savings store-wide. Come in now to Honda of Russellville and register to win a brand new 2025 Honda Pioneer 700. We're having open houses every Saturday leading up to the big giveaway Saturday, October 26th. This is one of our biggest giveaways ever. Plus, save big with our best deals of the year. Come by now. Arkansas's #1 Honda dealer, Honda of Russellville. See more at hondaofrussellville.com and on Facebook.
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell beer made from thermal spring water that comes straight from the ground below? Do any of these places have a street that has a gangster museum on one side of the road and a national park on the other? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. They don't, because none of them are Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
And we are back here on this gorgeous Friday night. The Atkins Red Devils lead the Quitman Bulldogs 30-22. Man, an exciting first quarter, Scott. Not sure what happened with the cannon down here. The cannon's only gone off twice. There's certainly been more than 2 touchdowns.
Well, and maybe the phone call that the officer down there with the National Guard was making was something malfunctioning with the cannon.
Yeah,
so,
we can only imagine, because it has certainly not gone off. But nonetheless, the Red Devil team has made it into their end zone.
They provided fireworks of their own.
They did. Mason Martin has provided some fireworks. Kenny Rivas and John Davis have provided some fireworks. Speaking of their fireworks, Scott, what do you anticipate we see in the second half?
Well, it's been all offense so far. You know, obviously the Red Devils have come up with 3 interceptions, so their defense has done some work, but a high score in first half, 30-22, and I would imagine both teams at halftime were talking to their defensive squads about clamping down a little bit and trying to not make this a track meet in the second half. Quitman is a pretty good track school. They've won some state championships in track, so we don't want to keep it at that for the second half. Red Devil defense needs to keep an eye on number 2. That's Jordan Moore-Payne. He's the quarterback for them, and he does damage through the air and on the ground, and he's done plenty of it tonight. So besides those 3 picks that he's thrown, on the ground is really where he's done
Yes.
done the bulk of the damage, and so the Red Devils are going to have to keep an eye on him.
Well, he also, that little short intermediate passing game at different times has gashed Atkins, where we would have guys, guarded short, guys guarded deep, but kind of in that 8 to 11 yard gap right there, man. A couple of times he's just been able to kind of float it over in there and really take advantage of an open guy, and that's helped them move down the field. But like you said, aside from his turnovers, we now understand why he's their number one rusher.
Yeah.
He's done a great job on the ground tonight. Good fakes.
You said that during the first half.
Yeah.
He carries out that fake really well, whether you're talking about putting it in the belly of the running back and pulling it at the last second, or just that little shoulder shimmy that he does to kind of buy himself some time on the fake pass and then tuck it down and run. He's very effective at both of those things. A good quarterback. He's a junior, so we're going to have to see him next year as well.
Hey, it's all right. Cole Crawford's a junior, so they're going to have to see him again next year alongside Mason Martin and Tanner Hegeman and John Davis and a slew of other Red Devils who have gotten us to the point we're at this season so far, 5-2. 5-2 on the season. We're up 30-22. Certainly not a reason to let off the gas right now. Put the hammer down, babe. Let's go.
Kenny Rivas getting set to kick it off for the Red Devils, so Quitman will start with the ball as we begin the second half.
Kick is up. Kenny puts his leg into it there, and that ball's going to be fielded. He actually
mishandled at the 2, and it squirts into the end zone, and they're going to call that a touchback.
So you can touch the ball outside of the end zone, but it muffs back into the end zone, and it's a touchback?
Yeah, caroms into the end zone. It is a touchback.
That's an interesting rule.
Yep, it
seems
is.
A little strange to me. Huh.
So Quitman's going to set up at their own 20 to start their opening drive of the second half.
Yeah. Yep. 1st and 10, 20-yard line. Jordan Moore-Payne in the pistol formation, 4 men out wide. Slow developing play. He's gonna shovel it off to his running back. He's got plenty of room. The running back has plenty for the first down. He's going to get brought down at the 41-yard line. Man, just kind of gashed Atkins wide open there. We've seen it a couple times. He'll fake to the right, spin to the left, and then he'll shovel it off to his running back, and they bust Atkins for a big gain.
Yeah, Cooper Holmes, that time number 0, took that little counter pitch off the left side and got a 21-yard gain.
Moore-Payne with an empty backfield with the hard count, trying to draw Atkins offside. He is unsuccessful. Comes to the line of scrimmage, makes an adjustment. Still empty backfield. Takes a snap, looks to his right. He's got pressure. And that ball is going to be completed well with plenty of room. Receiver, plenty of room to run. He's going to make it down to about the 37-yard line. 36-yard line there. Big first down. 2 huge first downs here for Quitman.
Yeah, number 24, Dominic Pratt, all by himself out there, and Tate Sweden able to drag him down.
Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his left. He's got some room. Pocket is collapsed. Dayton Rawlings all over him. He's going to get brought down for a sack. Dayton Rawlings, the man that was right there. Sullivan Lytle comes up to maybe get the assist on the sack.
Yeah, good pressure by the Red Devil defensive front. We talked about them at halftime. They've been controlling the line of scrimmage pretty well all night.
It's going to drop them to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 13 for Quitman. QB has a snap, hands it off. He is met immediately. He's going to get a pickup of about 2 yards, not quite to the original line of scrimmage. Should be about it might be 3rd and 10. Should be about 3rd and 11.
Lytle, number 70, Sweden, number 2, in to make the tackle. 3rd and 11.
Trips out to the left side. QB takes snap, looks to his left. He's got a receiver underneath. He's got a man over the top. He uncorks it. That ball is caught, and that's going to be a touchdown for Quitman. Wide open receiver down there. Tremendous pass by number 2, Jordan Moore-Payne. He hurt Atkins with his feet in the first half, and now he comes out in the second half, and man, that was just a great pass, Scott.
It was, and Bryson Thacker able to get open back there in that Red Devil defensive secondary, and he catches it and walks it into the end zone. And Quitman going to keep the offense out to try to tie this thing up.
Now they are going for 2 here. Quarterback's going to keep it himself, and he is going to have the 2-point conversion. And that is going to tie this game up, folks. Atkins and Quitman, 30-30. 10 minutes, 7 seconds left here in the third quarter.
We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
To work.
And we are back here, folks. 10 minutes, 7 seconds left in the third quarter. The score is now tied up 30-30. Quitman offense came out guns blazing here in the second half and take no prisoners. They march right down the field untouched.
Yeah,
and
a minute
score.
and 53 seconds. They go 80 yards to tie this thing up. So what was an 8-point margin at halftime has evaporated in a hurry. Red Devils going to look to answer and regain the lead here.
Very well choreographed first drive there by Coach Mars over there for Quitman. And that ball is going to be a squib kick. And that ball is...
That's an onside kick.
That was an onside kick, and it is recovered because they're going to say that ball went 10 yards.
Yeah, and it did go 10 yards, but they cannot advance it, so that should come back to the point where they recovered the kick, but they're marking it.
That's going to be Quitman ball. They're going to mark it at the 40-yard line, at the Atkins 40-yard line. Man, a disastrous turn of events here for Atkins. Quitman's been kicking it short all but once tonight. Maybe time to pull up your hands team there. Quitman offense looking to capitalize on some momentum right here. This big offensive line trying to get the ball moving. Jordan Moore-Payne, the quarterback, has played well tonight. Aside from his giveaways, his 3 interceptions, he's played exceptionally well. It's going to be a triple option there. Quarterback is going to be met. He had tons of pressure on him. Atkins defense not fooled at all. John Davis and Solomon Lytle were the men all over him. They didn't get fooled at all by that play.
Yeah, a lot of motion, a lot of misdirection by that Quitman offense. They ran a guy in motion and faked an end around, faked a handoff, and Jordan Moore-Payne dropped back to throw it. And you said it, Solomon Lytle and John Davis not fooled at all. They came in, put pressure on him. Moore-Payne's pass falls incomplete.
Takes the snap. It's going to be handoff to a running back. He's met immediately at the line of scrimmage. He is slung down by the Red Devil defense. No gain.
Solomon Lytle again on the tackle. We called his name a lot tonight. He's been very
busy.
active from his right defensive end position.
This is certainly Solomon's best game of the season so far. Very active tonight.
Brings up 3rd and 10 for Quitman. Ball on the Red Devil 40.
QB takes the snap, looks to his left side. He's got a receiver down there. Actually, he's got, oh man, Kenny Rivas almost down for his 3rd interception of the night. Comes up about a half step short.
Kenny Rivas was the only man with a chance at that one. I don't know where Jordan Moore-Payne was going with it, but Rivas just not able to get under it.
Kenny saw stars. He saw a 3rd interception. He was trying to get under it. A great effort there by Kenny Rivas, but Quitman's offense still out on the field here. Trips to the right side, 4th and 10. Scores tied 30-30. He's going to take the snap, looks to his left side. He does have a receiver in the middle. The pass is complete, and that's going to be enough for a first down, Quitman.
That was number 3, P.J. Garrett, on the reception. And again, just finding that receiver kind of at that second level, and he had enough cushion to get the first down.
Quitman offense in a split back formation here. Rush to the line. It's going to be a handoff. Number 8 has the ball. He's going to rush forward. He looks like he's got enough for the first down. The pile's moving. My goodness, Quitman offense has some momentum.
Yeah, that was Thacker, number 8, on the carry, and you said it, just a full house backfield there, and Moore Payne just turned and handed it to number 8, who was flanked to his right, and he followed that big offensive line, and they made some room for him.
Seth Davis, Sawyer Bartlett coming onto the field for the Red Devils. QB is going to fake it. He keeps it himself. He's going to push forward for a gain of about, it's going to be a gain of about 2 on the play for them. Bring up second and 8.5. Actually, I'm going to say 2nd and 9 here.
Yeah, very minimal gain there for Jordan Moore Payne. Seth Davis and Tate Sweden on the tackle for the Red Devils.
QB rolls out to his left side. He's got room. He's got a gap there. He's going to be brought down. It's going to be close to a first down.
It looks like he's going to be just short.
You're right, Scott. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down. Brings up 3rd and 1. 8:15 left here in the third quarter. Score is tied, 30-30. QB takes snap, immediately rolls to his left. He's got room. He's going to be brought down, but it is not before he gets into the end zone. That is a touchdown. Bulldogs. Quitman takes the lead.
Quitman with all the momentum right now.
Man.
Scored on their opening possession of the second half, took it 80 yards in under 2 minutes, and then caught the Red Devils off guard with that onside kick and took advantage of a short field. Jordan Moore Payne walks it into the end zone for a 36-30 lead, and they're going for 2.
Going for 2, and they get it. Why not? They've been getting it all night. Why not go for 2 again? And they have. That Quitman will extend the lead, 38-30. Red Devils trail the Bulldogs. 8 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the third quarter.
We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with more Red Devil football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions after this.
Inc.com and join us as we build America one project at a time.
And we are back here. Quitman has scored 16 points in less than 4 minutes to open the second half. Tremendous job by the Quitman offense to get the ball moving, and their special teams unit for that matter. They have flip-flopped the momentum against the Red Devils here, Scott.
Yeah, and they've done it in a hurry. You said it under 4 minutes off the clock in the second half, and they've gone from down 8 to up 8. 38-30 right now is the score. Quitman getting set to kick it to the Red Devils.
Number 14, the kicker for Quitman, Madison Harnick. She has done a good job tonight putting the ball where she needed to be. And that ball is going to be a good kick out to the sideline. They're going to need to follow on that one. They thought it was going out of bounds. It did not.
Yeah, just checked up.
Oblong ball kind of bounces out once.
It takes some funny bounces sometimes, and that time it did. Looked like it was going to roll out of bounds, and it just stopped. Stayed right there inbounds. Red Devils had to fall on it. They'll take possession at their own 35.
Good kick there by Ms. Harnick. Red Devil offense is going to have to get the ball moving here. Got to get some momentum back in the Red Devils' favor. Crawford's going to be a handoff. It's going to be Mason Martin is the man with it. He's going to make it down to the 40-yard line, pickup of about 5 yards.
Good gain on first down, well below Mason's average, but
sure.
Good pickup on first down to make it 2nd and 5 for the Red Devils.
Red Devil offense trying to get the ball moving. Cole Crawford in the backfield. Jaden Martin beside him. It's going to be handoff to Jaden Martin, the power runner. He's met at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go. He's going to get brought down. Maybe they're going to say he got to the line of scrimmage, maybe even got an inch or two. But nonetheless, it's going to be 3rd and 5 here for the Red Devils. This is not This isn't a momentum gainer.
No, it's not. And that was number 75, Ivy, on the tackle for Quitman.
Crawford takes snap, fakes a handoff. He's going to have to get rid of it. He does. That ball is complete to Mason Martin. He's got room. He's going to get pushed out of bounds right at the 36-yard line. Heck of a catch and run there for Mason Martin.
Yeah, good pickup for the Red Devils. Cole Crawford rolling out to his right under pressure. Immediate pressure there in his face from number 50, Tapley, and he rolls right, finds Mason Martin, who picks up enough for the first down.
Going to be a handoff to Jaden Martin. Fights forward. He's going to have a good, solid pickup of about 7 yards.
We saw Jaden do that last week. We've seen it a couple times this season where he hurdles the traffic there at the line of scrimmage and gets forward for a nice little pickup there on first down to make it 2nd and 4.
Red Devils moving quick. Crawford rolls to the left. He's got a receiver. Ball hits Mason Martin right in the hands, but it falls incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. 6 minutes, 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Red Devils trail the Bulldogs 30-38.
Yeah, and you never want to bet against Mason Martin. We saw what he can do even with people right on him, drawing a beat on him, but he had a couple of guys closing in on that one. I think if he had caught it, he'd probably been brought down for no gain.
Crawford looking for a man. He's got pressure. That ball is going to be short, intended for Jaden Martin. Cole had a ton of pressure right in his face. Just had to get rid of that one, but that'll bring up 4th and 4. Ball at the Quitman. It's going to be ball just inside the Quitman 30-yard line. Well, interesting to see what play call Coach Dobbs is going to have here.
Yeah, 4th and 5. Might want to go with the hard count here, see if he can get him to jump.
Nope. Crawford rolls to his left side. He's going to have to go back to the right. He's got lots of pressure, and he's going to uncork it. That ball is complete. What a catch. What a throw. Great look-alive move there for the Red Devils. I believe that was number 15, Alan Horn, with a tremendous catch. Probably his best catch of the season so far, keeping his quarterback in the game.
Yeah, not an easy one. Allen had to go down and get that one, pulled it right off the turf. Keep this drive alive for the Red Devils.
Handoff to Jaden Martin. He is in there. Strides right on in. Touchdown, Red Devils answering back. Hey! We have a cannon again, folks. I picked a great time for me to only have one ear on my headset. Man, to my church members, if my sermon's a little off on Sunday, it might be because
Can't hear out of his right ear now.
I have concussed damage to my right eardrum. Man, great turn of events there for the Atkins offense. Alan Horn comes up with a great catch to keep them alive there. Cole Crawford was running for his life. Allen doing what a good wide receiver does, makes himself available.
Yeah, staying alive and just finding an opening in that Quitman secondary, and Cole throwing it on the run, got it down there to him, and Allen scooped it up off the turf to keep the drive alive, and then Jaden Martin walks it in from 8 yards out. Red Devils trailing by 2 and lined up out there to go for 2 and didn't like the look that they got from the Quitman defense, so they take a quick timeout to talk things over. We're going to keep it right here, and we'll see what the Red Devils do as they break the huddle momentarily. But a good answer there by this Red Devil offense to put 6 on the board. Looking to add to it now. And the offense is staying on the field for the conversion attempt.
Mason Martin is going to be the man in the backfield next to his brother, Jaden. They're going to be in the Wild Devil formation. Pick your poison with the Martin brothers here. Handle business, young men. Mason's going to keep it himself. He's going to fight forward, and that is going to be good. Atkins ties this sucker up. 6:06 left in the third quarter. Red Devils, Bulldogs. We are tied at 38, folks, man. We got a slobber knocker here.
We do. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with more third quarter action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
to historic Central High School. Learn more at littlerock.com today.
We are back here, folks. The score is 38-38. We have a high-scoring barn burner for you. 6:06 left here in the third quarter. I think me and Scott were speaking off air. Hey, let's go for 50. Let's 75. Let's just hang it up. Let's try to hang some
see how many
points.
the scoreboard will handle.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Dobbs would love it if Quitman wouldn't score any more points.
Yeah.
But the way this looks tonight, it looks like we're in a old-fashioned shootout.
Yeah, definitely not your rock fight type ball game going on tonight.
No, Kenny Rivas, the man with the kick, got his leg into it, fielded at the 5-yard line by Quitman. They're going to bring it out. Tons of Red Devils there for the stop. He's going to make it down to about the 27-yard line. Actually, they're going to give it the 28-yard line. Nope, it is 27. Good return there for the Quitman return team, and that's going to give them pretty good field position, better than the 20.
Yeah, Boyce again down to make the stop for the Red Devil kick coverage unit. He's had a good night on special teams, Cutter Boyce.
Yeah, he has.
Number 41.
Very busy night tonight for the senior. Red Devil defense trying to make a stop, and we've got a penalty flag on the play. It's going to be a false start or a procedure penalty. Waiting to get a judge's ruling on that.
I don't know that they dropped a flag. I think they just got number 8 again with something wrong with his equipment. They pulled him off. And
yeah, that's the second time that's happened tonight, folks. I'm still not sure what it was the first time. Red Devil defense showing pressure. It's going to be, quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's shoved his own lineman, and he's going to push forward. He's going to pick up about 9 yards on the play. Man, his lineman got in his way. He just shoved him out of the way.
Yeah, and there was so much pressure at the snap. The Red Devil defensive front moved the line of scrimmage back, and Jordan Moore-Payne just able to make 9 yards out of absolutely nothing.
Yep. Quarterback, it's going to be a handoff to the running back right up the gut. He's met immediately behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to get him back. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. But a host of Red Devils, John Davis included.
Seth Davis.
Lots of Red Devils in on the action there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 on the play. 5:15 left in the third quarter. Scores tied 38-38. Quarterback scrambles out to the left side. He's got enough for the first down, and he's going to go out of bounds right around the 45-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
They're going to mark him just short of the 45. They're going to say he got to 44 before he stepped out of bounds, but it is enough for the first down. Quitman keeps the drive alive.
Number 22, Austin Martin Trussell coming off the field, subbed out. Hadn't said AMT's name much tonight. Quarterback completes a pass over on the edge, and that is going to be enough for about a 5-yard gain. 4 or 5 yard gain. I think they're going to give him 4. Bring up 2nd and 6. And if he made the wrong decision on that, John Davis was in his face.
Yeah, John Davis was right there.
Snap. Quarterback airs it out. He's got a man down there. That pass is complete. They are inside the red zone, down right at the 10-yard line. Man, the Red Devil defense gives up another big pass. That's about the 3rd big pass tonight that they've busted.
Yeah, and that's P.J. Garrett getting over the top. Lucas Sims and Kenny Rivas over there on that side, just not able to catch up to him. And big conversion for Quitman. They get a first down inside the 15.
Lucas calling for a hands to the face penalty, but they're not going to get that one. Running back keeps it right up the middle. He had some room. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play.
And he broke a couple of tackles in order to pick up those 5 yards, and it wasn't easy for him. And Cam Danubi's coming off. He was a little shaken up on that play as he attempted to make the tackle.
It's going to be 2nd and 5. Ball at the quarterback has it around the left side. He's going to get pushed. He's going to get tackled hard. Stays in bounds over there. Ball is going to be placed right at the yard to gain, the line to gain there.
They're going to say short. Sawyer Bartlett able to run him out of bounds just before he picks up first down yards. So it's going to be 3rd and short for Quitman.
Just outside the 5-yard line is Quitman. Look for that run to the left side. They've been doing it all night. And there it is again, run to the left side. Quarterback's going to go right up the gut. He's fighting forward. Referee's already shown it. That is going to be a touchdown for the Quitman Bulldogs.
Yeah, you called it, Zach. Jordan Moore Payne tried the left side again and found it a little congested. Just cut it back up the middle, and he's able to get it into the end zone, and that pushes Quitman back up into the lead, 44-38, and they are going to keep the offense out to go for 2 once again.
Definitely. They have not been stopped tonight on their 2-point conversions. I expect to see the same thing. They're going to go right on the left side. They've been looking at it all night. There's a helmet on the field. That's a Red Devil helmet that's out on the field. But that 2-point conversion is going to be completed. Actually, that was a Quitman helmet. But that is going to push the score 46-38. Red Devils trail the Bulldogs. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with more Red Devil football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions after this.
Three minutes, 24 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Red Devils trail the Quitman Bulldogs 38-46. Quitman coming out to kick off again. They had a onside kick that was successful earlier. That's what gave Quitman the initial 16-point lead. Looking to see if Madison Harnick is going to have another ace up her sleeve here. She's done a very good job of kicking tonight.
Martin, and Hegeman deep for the Red Devils.
It's going to be another onside kick. Red Devils got to get over there on it. And they do. Red Devils come up with the onside kick there. They're going to set up shop on the, looks like on the 48-yard line. Great field position for the Red Devils. Man, almost say, slow down a little bit, let your defense catch their breath. But, man, let's just go score.
Yeah, you're going to have to. I mean, you're going to have to keep pace with Quitman and what they've done in this second half. So you got to answer back here. Nathan Langley able to come up with the kick over there on the far side.
Crawford takes snap, dumps the pass off over there to Mason Martin, and again the ball hit Mason in the hands, and he just didn't quite reel it in. Was thinking downfield, had a guy right up on him. He was probably going to break that tackle.
Yeah.
And then it was number 24 and green grass.
Yeah, Bryson Thacker, number 8, was the one who was coming in to try to put pressure on Mason, and I think Mason just took his eyes off the ball at the last second.
Cole takes the snap. It's a handoff to Mason Martin. He's got some room. He's fighting forward. He is not going to have the first down, but he's going to be down at the 45-yard line there in Quitman territory. He's going to have about 3 yards before the first down.
Mason a little slow to get up there.
Yeah, a little limpy. That's not what the Red Devils want to see at all.
That stretch run has been pretty effective for the Red Devils tonight. Tanner Hegeman did a good job blocking out on the edge that time.
Yep. That was, man, ref right on the line. That was a close one. Real close. Quitman defender almost puts his helmet in the neutral zone. Crawford rolls out to the right side. He's got a receiver open. That ball is going to be caught by Allen Horn.
He's going to be just short of the line to gain.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 1 at about, right outside the 42-yard line. I'd expect to see the Red Devils go for it here. Mason still looks a little bit shaken up. He doesn't quite look right. Looks like this crew may be getting ready to measure this thing.
Yeah, I think they are.
They are.
It's really close to the line of gain.
They measured it earlier in the first quarter. I mean, the real first drive of the game, they were measuring it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what they're going to do. We're going to get a quick little timeout here in the game, and the officials are going to bring out the chains.
The marker is at the 42, and the ball is just sitting just short of the 42.
It's close.
I think it's going to be short, but it's going to be within a yard.
Yeah,
for sure.
This is one of those. I think you line up in a Wild Devil and you let a Martin brother take that thing up the gut. Of course, they'll be expecting that, but
yeah,
the teams have expected it all season, and there's not been much they can do about it.
Yeah, you expect 29 to get it a lot, and he still, averages 10 yards every time he touches the ball. So
he is a little limpy.
He is. 8 looks pretty healthy though.
8 does look
I like
very
my chances with him, so I'd probably turn and hand it to Jaden Martin. But he's walking over to the right side of the formation.
We're going to be
empty backfield.
Empty backfield. Cole Crawford. I think Cole's probably going to take this one right up the gut himself. He's a powerful runner himself in his own right. Yep, Cole comes up under center. They're going to push forward.
He's got it.
Yep, that's going to be the Red Devil version of a tush push, and that's going to be a first down.
Ball comes out, but they blew it dead. They're going to give Cole the 41, so.
Good pickup there. Red Devils 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line. Score is 38-46. Red Devils trail 2:05 left in the third quarter.
We saw Quitman do that earlier. Started off with Jordan Moore Payne in the shotgun. They had 4th and short or 3rd and short, and then he runs up under center and sneaks it across for the first down. That time Cole said, anything you can do, I can do better.
Yep. Get a yard. Jaden Martin in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to the big Martin brother. He fights forward. Man, what a carry.
Yeah,
he looked like he was gobbed up at the line, and then all of a sudden he shoots forward and picks up 8.
Yeah, and stretches out there to get another yard or 2 maybe at the end of that one to make it 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 2 after an 8-yard gain.
We got another handoff to Jaden Martin. He's getting the push from behind from his teammate. Great tush push there. Who was that?
It's one of the Bartletts. That was.
Is that Sawyer, 56?
I can't see.
Yeah, that's gonna be number 56, Sawyer Bartlett, coming in with a tush push for Jaden Martin.
Yeah, good recognition by the sophomore. Saw that his senior running back was having a little trouble. Got behind him, pushed him.
Put that 200 pounds to good use. Crawford takes a snap, handoff to Mason Martin. He's going to have to make something happen. There's lots of traffic. No problem for Mason. He doesn't live up to his average, but he does get 6.
Yeah, that was a good pickup on first down there to bring up 2nd and 4. Like you mentioned, just a lot of congestion there at the line of scrimmage, and Mason just able to patiently pick his way through and pick up 6.
Handoff this time to Mason Martin. He's got enough for the first down. He's going to get the ball down to about the 14, just inside the 14, or excuse me, just inside the 16. Right at the 15-yard line. Good pickup, first down. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Red Devils trail 38-46. Hand off to Jaden Martin. He's fighting forward. He's making it happen. Jaden's going to fight forward to the 10-yard line. Good 6-yard pickup for the older Martin brother.
Number 75, Jacob Ivey, makes the stop for Quitman.
Fighting forward. Jaden Martin has it again. This time picks up about a yard on the play. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 3. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Atkins could let the clock tick out if that's what they wanted to do, but they're going to get a play in. 3rd and 3. Ball at the 9-yard line. Crawford takes the snap. It's a screen. Hegeman, the ball just goes right through his hands. I think Tanner might have had a chance to score on that play.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think he had it was set up pretty well. He had number 56, Sawyer Bartlett, over to block for him, and
now you're
Mason Martin over there. Just
4th down position now.
Yeah, just didn't look it in.
And 4th and 3. Ball at the 9-yard line. You got to score here if you're Atkins. You can't let this drive die here. We got a timeout. Coach Dobbs calls a timeout for Atkins.
And they're going to talk it over on the field. While they do, we're going to take a 30-second break on the air. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
We are back here. Red Devils down inside the 10-yard line. It's 4th and 3. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. They trail 38-46. Coach Austin Dobbs has called a timeout, trying not to let the drive die here.
Red Devils need to get to the 6 for a first down.
Four receivers out wide. Jaden Martin, the running back, in next to Cole Crawford, the quarterback. He takes it. He rolls to his right side looking for a man. That ball is going to be intercepted in the end zone. Cole just nowhere to really throw that ball. Tries to force it in there and just throws it right to the defender. And that's going to be a touchback on that turnover. Brings the ball out to the 20-yard line, and that's going to be where Quitman takes over with an 8-point lead. This powerful Quitman offense that we have not been able to stop in this half is going to get the ball.
Red Devil defense going to have to come up with a stop here. We want to stay in this one.
Yeah, Red Devil defense has got a lot of pressure on their shoulders right now. If they don't make the stop here, this thing could get ugly. Hard to say that with an 8-point gap, but man, this Quitman offense is powerful. Quarterback's going to keep it himself right up the gut. He's got room to run. He is hit hard, but he's going to make it down to the 26-yard line, and that's going to bring up the end of the third quarter. It's the fourth quarter. Atkins trails 38-46.
And we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with fourth quarter action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
We're back here, top of the fourth quarter. Quitman Bulldogs lead the Atkins Red Devils 46-38. Scott, I don't think in this drive, I don't think Quitman's going to get in a hurry. They've got the ball here at about the 26-yard line, 74 yards to go. They've had their way with the Atkins defense in this second half. I think they're going to take their time and run this ball.
Yeah, I would expect that. A heavy dose of Jordan Moore pain would be my guess. Red Devil defense just going to have to come up with a way to get a stop here and limit what Moore Payne is able to do on the ground and still not give up the pass over the top. You know, that's the concern here. You expect run, and if you load up for the run, he's proven he can take the top off the defense at a moment's notice. So Red Devil defense with a lot of pressure on their backs right now. Let's see if they can rise to the occasion.
Red Devils have done a pretty good job stopping the short pass tonight, but the deep pass has really been what's torn them up. Quarterback takes a snap. It's going to be a little screen to his wide receiver. He's going to be brought down immediately in the backfield. Kenny Rivas, the man that snuffed that one out. No gain. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good job by Rivas reading that one. They brought number 8, Bryson Thacker, back toward the formation, back toward the lineman there, and then sent him out in the pattern, and he was the receiver. Rivas stopped him for no gain.
Quarterback uncorks it. He's got a man open down there. That's that deep pass, and they have completed another deep pass down just outside of midfield at about the 48, 49-yard line, headed towards midfield.
That time it was number 6, Devin Boyce, able to get free over there and haul it in for a big first down up near midfield.
3rd and 4, and then they bust you for a 24-yard pass. Quarterback takes the snap. Oh, ball is batted down in the backfield. Great job, AMT, Austin Martin Trussell, getting his hands up, batting the ball down. Incomplete, going to bring up 2nd and 10.
That time, Jordan Moore Payne trying to go to his left. He had a couple of receivers out there. Thacker, one of them, along with number 3, P.J. Garrett.
Moore Payne with the snap. He's going to keep it himself, looking downfield. He's got pressure. That ball is going to be tipped. Oh, almost. Almost.
It's coming back. We've got a penalty marker down at the line of scrimmage. They're going to get Bryson Thacker for the first time tonight, and he's done it several times. He goes back in motion toward the end of that line of scrimmage, and then he gets upfield before the snap, and that time they're going to get him with an illegal procedure. So the question now is, do you take the penalty and move them back 5 yards and a loss of down, or do you keep it at 3rd down?
Man, that was close, though, to being the 3rd Kenny Rivas interception.
Yeah.
John Davis tips it. Kenny Rivas about a yard short from it. That's a really close.
Yeah.
But that ball there, Coach Dobbs declines it. It's 3rd and 10. Ball at the 48-yard line. Red Devils need to make a stop here.
Big play coming up here for the Red Devil defense.
Man, that's a false start. That's going to back him up 5 yards.
Well, we had the official standing over the ball. I don't think they had ever marked it ready for play, and so.
Oh, I didn't even notice the striped fella down there.
Yeah, the umpire standing over the ball. So Quitman actually catches a break there.
.11:07 left here in the game. Red Devils trail the Bulldogs 46-38.
Red Devils running a player on late. It's Jaden Martin coming in, Sawyer Bartlett coming off.
Quarterback takes snap, looks to his left. Good protection. He's got a man down there. That ball is broken. No, that is not a pass interference. The pass interference flag comes out. But folks, I'm telling you, that was great defense. That was good, solid, hands-up defense. Again, similar to what happened with Dakota Ham earlier. The ball came out late. Receiver tries to come back to the ball, and the Red Devil he's just got his hands up.
Yeah.
What else is he supposed to do? His hands are up.
Yeah, I don't agree with that call.
They're going to mark this one off 15 yards, and that's going to be an automatic first down for Quitman. Big break for Quitman and a terrible turn of events for the Red Devils. The Red Devil faithful giving the referees a piece of their mind. Nonetheless, that's going to bring the ball into Red Devil territory, down to about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, huge penalty, and that ball was just knocked away there, and I mean, maybe a little bit of contact, but it wasn't until the receiver had his hands on the ball.
There's that flick play again. Quarterback fakes a flick. There's holding.
Yeah, we got a hold out
there
there
was
on the edge.
Number 3. That's a late flag coming out, but number 3 had a huge hold on Kenny Rivas. P.J. Garrett holding Kenny Rivas.
Yeah, that counter pitch again for Quitman. They're trying to get him out here on the left edge, and P.J. Garrett just holding Kenny Rivas.
Red Devil faithful have multiple names here. It's going to be holding against Quitman. That's going to back him up 10 yards. It's going to bring up 1st and 20.
That gets you some of the PI yardage back.
Still not back over into Quitman territory. Ball's going to be placed at the 46-yard line of Atkins. First down and 20 to go. Red Devils trail 38-46, 10:47 left in the game. Quitman with trips out to the left side. Quarterback takes the snap, looks downfield. He's got a man open. Dakota Ham is on coverage over there, and that ball is going to settle. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The ball was not even close. Dakota Ham. What a horrific, oh my, what a horrific call. The ball was so far ahead of the player. They're going to get Dakota Ham with PI. That was not a catchable football, folks. Not even close to being a catchable football. He dropped his flag again. He's a little flag happy. The Atkins faithful have creative critiques tonight.
They're bringing the funny in the stands.
They are bringing
tonight.
the funny. The specific request was that he put the flag in his undergarment.
Yeah, that was a poorly thrown ball, and
Coach Dobbs having a meeting here with the white hat.
And he's arguing that was an uncatchable pass.
Yeah.
I would tend to agree with him on that.
I absolutely would agree.
But the penalty is going to stand. 15 yards marked off against the Red Devils.
Quitman in kind of
second and 4 for Quitman.
Quitman in a power formation. Quarterback's going to keep it himself right up the gut. Atkins is going to bring him down, but not after he gets a first down. We have another flag on the play.
Yeah, that's going to be, I think that's going to be motion on Quitman.
My goodness, how many flags are we going to throw?
Illegal shift on
It's
Quitman.
The last 2 minutes of this, last minute and a half of this quarter have been exceptionally slow, and 5 or 6 penalties called back to back to back here.
So far, the only thing that has slowed down either one of these offenses have been the officials.
That's true. And turnovers.
Yeah, we've had a few of those as well.
It's going to be 1st and 9. That's a strange call. 1st and 9. Quarterback rolls out to the right side. He's got a receiver there. That ball is just overthrown.
Hey, and no flags
No
for PI this time.
They didn't get Lucas Sims with the PI. It's a miracle. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Ball at the 36-yard line. 10:22 left in the 4th quarter. Red Devils trail 38-46.
Seems like it's been first down for about a month here.
Yes, 2nd and 9 now. Quarterback, empty backfield. Look for him to run the draw right up the middle. He's done that a lot tonight. Nope, looking for a man. He's got some pressure. And that's going to be holding against Solomon Lytle. There's a fake there. Quarterback is going to break free. He's getting down. He's going to be down right at the 10-yard line. He made about 5 Red Devils miss before he finally comes down at the 10-yard line. Huge pickup for number 2, Jordan Moore-Payne, the junior from Quitman.
Yeah, and Austin Martin Trussell coming in to apply pressure, and it looked like he had him dead to rights, and Moore-Payne just put a little pump fake on him, got AMT off his feet, and he was able to pick up a first down and then some.
QB takes a snap. It's going to be handoff to the running back. He's got room. He's fighting forward. He's met by many Red Devils right around the 3-yard line. And there is a penalty flag. They're Red Devil fans assuming it's pass interference, but it's probably going to be,
I think it's going to be a face mask.
Face mask, late hit. If this is a face mask, then that means it's going to go half the distance to the goal.
Yeah.
It's going to put the ball around the 1.5 yard line.
Yeah, it's at the 3 right now, so. And then we've got an official who is taking a Quitman man almost all the way to the Quitman sidelines with a personal foul face mask on the Red Devils.
And that's going to be a half the distance to the goal penalty. Ball should be placed at the 1.5 yard line.
Yeah.
And this is no more than a 2-point conversion at this point, folks. First and goal on the 1.5 yard line. Number 2, Jordan Moore-Payne, takes a snap, rolls to his left side like he has all night, and he's going to just stride right in for a touchdown, Quitman. That's going to push their lead to 52. Red Devils trail the Bulldogs 38-52.
Yeah, Quitman has just been on fire the second half.
Absolutely.
Red Devils have really no answer for them at this point. They're going to bring Madison Harnick on for the extra point attempt. And I don't know, if I'm Quitman, I'd just line up, go for two.
I'd be going for two. They hadn't missed one all night.
Yeah.
This is an interesting call to be safe at this point. Nonetheless, the snap is down. Harnick has the kick up, and it is no good.
Blocked by John Davis.
John Davis, the man that gets in there and knocks that thing right back to cinder. Red Devils trail 38-52. 9:42 left here in the game.
We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
In glass.
And we are back here, folks. 9:42 left in the game. It's been a high-scoring affair, but the Red Devils trail 38-52. Quitman has been absolutely on fire offensively in this second half. They have scored seemingly at will. Red Devils have got to make a stand here. They have got to score.
Yeah, first you got to answer back with some points here. Got to score a touchdown to keep within striking distance, and then got to find a way to get the ball back, whether that's an onside kick, which they have done successfully a couple times this season, or just have your defense stand up and create another turnover or turn it over on downs. But you got to, you're down 2 possessions here, so don't have a lot of time to get back in it.
Madison Harnick, the kicker in. It's an onside kick. Red Devils are going to try to fall on it. And they are. The Red Devils are going to have the ball on the 48-yard line. Great field position for Atkins. They just got to go handle business.
Yeah, kick there fielded by John Davis, bobbled initially, and he was able to fall on it. Quitman has kind of done that squib kick, kind of onside hybrid.
They've done it all
times tonight. Yeah. The only time they kicked it deep is when they had a 15-yard penalty and kicked from the 45 of the Red Devils. So
Red Devils shift to the Wild Devil formation. Jaden Martin at QB. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to have to be patient. He runs forward. He's going to pick up a good amount of yards. He's going to bring the ball inside Quitman territory down to about the 43-yard line.
A gain of about 7. I think it's 2nd and 3. 9:20 left on the clock.
Empty set here for the Red Devils. Quad receivers out to the left side. Crawford takes snap, looks for Davin Bowden. He's got pressure. He's going to just throw this thing out of bounds. Probably a good call there for Cole. There was nobody open. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Red Devils with 9:03 left here in the fourth quarter, trailing 38-52.
Yeah, heavy pressure there from Quitman, number 60, Caden Harnick, number 70, Jackson Ivey. All over Cole Crawford. He's able to get enough room just to throw it out of bounds and bring up 3rd and 3.
Jaden Martin in the backfield. Martin's going to keep it. They got pressure immediately wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. For the first time tonight, Jaden Martin is going to be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 4th and about 6.
Yeah, he lost about 3. That's difficult for them to bring Jaden Martin down in the backfield, but that time he just had nowhere to run. Tried that stretch handoff to the left, and Quitman snuffed it out.
4th and 5. Ball placed at the 46-yard lines. Atkins has got to get 5 yards to stay in this thing. Crawford takes the snap, looks to his left, looks to his right. Davin Bowden's there. Pass is complete. Davin did not have enough.
It's going to be close.
I don't
think he's going to have enough.
He's not going to have enough. That's going to be a turnover. Davin did not have enough on that one. And the Red Devil offense is going to turn it over here.
I think they're going to measure, but it's he's going to be short.
Yeah.
Based on where they've got it spotted right now. This is very likely going to be a turnover on downs, giving the ball back to Quitman.
8 minutes, 15 seconds left here in the game. Atkins trails 38-52. Yep, that ball is noticeably short. Quitman gets the turnover on downs. They're going to set up on offense. They're going to set up on offense right around the 41-yard line.
Officials meticulously placing the ball.
Yep.
With the chains out there and setting it up for Quitman there, where they will start at their own 41-yard line.
1st and 10 for Quitman. Ball's at the 41, headed to midfield. Red Devils trail 38-52, 8:15 left in the game.
This is definitely gut check time for this Red Devil defense.
You got to get a turnover. You got to get a stop. You got to get a fumble. You got to get something here if you want to keep your team in. Yeah. 3 down linemen for the Red Devils. Quarterback hands it off to the running back. Swarmed by a host of Red Devils over on the far right side, but he's going to pick up about 3.
Number 6, Boyce on the carry for Quitman. .750 left on the 4th quarter clock. Red Devils trail 52-38. Quitman with the ball, content to milk time off of that play clock. Jordan Morpayne now looks over, checks the play on the sideline.
Takes a snap. He's going to be a quarterback keeper. He has got the first down. Red Devil defense tried to contain him over on the edge, but he is just too fast. Gets the first down, barely. Ball is going to be placed at the, looks to be about the 48-yard line. That's going to be where Quitman has 1st and 10 in Red Devil territory. 7:28 left in the game. Red Devils trail by 14. Morpayne with the snap. He hands it off to his running back. His running back has a good pickup on the play. Forward progress is going to get him about 6 yards on that carry.
Yeah, they're going to mark him down at the 43. So it's a pickup of about 5.
Six minutes, 55 seconds left in the game. Clock ticking away quickly.
And Quitman had a receiver who left early.
It's going to back him up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8 for Quitman there. 6:49 left in the game. Red Devils trail 38-52.
Austin Martin Trussell was showing pressure from the right side, that Red Devil defense, and fortunate that Dominic Pratt got an early start on the opposite side of the line and kind of bailed him out. Backs Quitman up 5 yards towards 2nd and 9.
He is going to have this ball down to the 40-yard line. That should bring up about 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs.
Solomon Lytle in the backfield at the snap, just able to get a hand on Jordan Morpayne, and Payne able to run out of that tackle, and a nice gain there to make it 3rd and 2 for Quitman. Clock ticking down. Close to 6 minutes. Jordan Morpayne takes the snap, goes right up the middle. He's got enough for the first down.
Yep, that is going to be a first down for Quitman. Ball down to the 37-yard line. Red Devil defense just cannot make a stop here. And the clock is slowly but surely ticking away. Actually, ball's at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for Quitman. 6:02 left in the game. Quarterback takes the snap. It's going to be a pitch to number 6. He's going to get about a yard before he's met by a host of Red Devils, including Blake Mitchell. Blake Mitchell still nursing an injury. Trying to come back from that. They're being cautious with his minutes. Jaden Martin is going to come in to replace him. 5:39 left in the game. Red Devils trail by 14.
Don't imagine Quitman's going to do anything to put this ball in harm's way. I would imagine it's just going to be the ground game from here on out for them.
I think you're right, Scott. 2nd and 9 here. Quarterback keeps it himself. He's going to be real close to the first down. We've got a penalty flag on the play.
Yeah, they're going to mark him close. I didn't think I thought he got down before.
He lunged, but I think they're probably going to get a holding. I would assume it's a holding based off where it's at.
Yeah, and Quitman is beginning to walk back, so they know it's on them.
Yep, that is going to be a holding against Quitman. Back them up 10 yards. Will bring up second
about 14, 15.
Yep, 2nd and 15-ish.
So that's a big boost to the Red Devil defense.
Ball is placed at the right at the 40, 41, 42-yard line. Number 8 in motion around the backside in a very slow motion. QB hands it off to number 8. He's got some room. He is met. He's going to make it short, not quite up to the original line of scrimmage. But Quitman is accomplishing their goal here. The clock is just ticking away.
Yeah, chewing up the clock, and they're going to be content to take as much time as possible off that. Kenny Rivas and Lucas Sims in on that last tackle and trying to strip the ball out. Good job by Quitman of just maintaining ball security and chewing up the clock.
It's going to be 3rd and 11 here. 4:20 left on the clock. Adkins trails 38-52. Quitman, QB, keeps it himself. He's met in the backfield immediately by number 54, Cade Bartlett, the big fella in there to bring down the quarterback, the big 250-pounder. Clock still ticking, though. That'll bring up 4th down. But as we creep under 4 minutes, Quitman now showing that they're going to be punting this thing away.
Yeah, 4th and long. They're going to punt it. Ball sitting right now at the Red Devil 43, so they're going to look to pin the Red Devils deep in their own territory. And with not a lot of time left in this one, wanting to make them drive the length of the field.
Tanner Hegeman, the man back to receive the kick. Another slow developing punt. And that kick is going to fall, take a nice Atkins bounce, and that ball's going to come dead at the 27-yard line, and that's going to be where Cole Crawford and this Red Devil offense set up shop. They've got 3 minutes, 24 seconds to make magic happen, Scott.
Yeah, gotta get 14 on the board to tie this one. Looking at a 14-point deficit right now, 52-38, and not a lot of time to do that. We've seen them score quickly, though. It can be done. But it starts right here with this drive.
Starts right here, starts right now. They got business to handle. Crawford looks to his right side. He's got pressure in his face. He scrambles away from it. He's going to go out of bounds after picking up 1 or 2. Good job to escape the pressure by Cole. That could have been disastrous if he took a sack and the clock continued to tick, but he's going to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
They're going to mark him right at the original line of scrimmage, so
nothing.
Virtually no gain on that.
Nothing at all.
Bring up 2nd 10.
Got a stretcher coming across the sideline on the opposing side. Crawford uncorks it. He's got Mason over there to catch it. Mason has the first down. Tough hit there. Oh my. What? There's going to be a penalty flag thrown on the play. There's going to be a penalty flag here. There's some debate happening on what's going on. Coach Dobbs on the field talking with his quarterback. It's going to be a personal foul.
Personal foul, tripping
against Quitman. That's going to give Atkins a gift. Is that 15 yards? That's going to one of those.
It is, yeah. Personal foul is going to be 15 yards, so that's going to be on top of the play there. So,
by the way,
15 yards.
By the way, folks that are listening, Scott used to be a referee.
Long time ago.
So Scott is our well of knowledge here for referee stuff.
Well, a lot of things have changed since I called back in the day.
Red Devil offense set to move the ball here. 3:11 left. Crawford takes the snap, rolls to his left. Good blocking. He's got a receiver, but he overthrows it. That ball sailed about 4 yards above Mason's head. Didn't really have a shot at it. Bring up 2nd and 10. 3:06 left in the game. Red Devils trail 38-52. The time is now. You got to make some business happen here.
Yeah, I need to get it in quickly here, and then try to get the ball back, probably through an onside kick. But don't want to bleed too much time off the clock getting these first points on the board.
Right. It'd be too easy for, if they miss the onside. At this point, you've got to get the onside after this.
Yeah.
Empty backfield. Crawford takes the snap, looks for a man. He's got air under that thing. Davin Bowden's downfield, and that ball is just a little bit over Davin's head. Fans here looking for pass interference. They're not going to get it. They are not going to get that at all.
Yeah, and they're looking for that because we've been
called
for that 3 times at least tonight, and that time there was some contact down there. Davin Bowden, the intended receiver, he had 2 Quitman defenders on him. They were all fighting for the ball and no call. So the incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 10, ball at the Quitman 41.
Crawford takes the snap. He's got a receiver in the middle. Tanner Hageman with the catch. He's got room. Tanner's turned on the Jets. That's going to be a touchdown for the Red Devils. They are still in this thing. Cole Crawford finds Tanner Hageman right in the middle of the field, and he's going to turn on the Jets, beats 3 defenders, and finally makes it into the end zone.
Yes, he does. And looked like he was going to be brought down short of the goal line, and you said it. He just turned on the Jets and went right through a couple of defenders to score, and that was 41-yard scoring strike from Cole Crawford to Tanner Hageman to cut the lead to 8. Kenny Rivas on to attempt the extra point.
Kick is up, and the kick is good for Kenny Rivas. That's going to bring our score 45-52. Red Devils trail by a touchdown and an extra point. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the game.
And we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with more Red Devil football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here, folks, as the smell of the artillery slowly fills the press box here in Atkins on this breezy, nice Friday night. Beautiful night for football. It'd be even more beautiful if Red Devils could pull off the comeback win. Kenny Rivas, the man, back to kick. Surely looking to see an onside kick at this point. Red Devils have been successful doing that this season. And there is the onside kick. It's going to be fielded immediately at the 49-yard line by number 1, Javon Nevels.
Yeah, he was on the spot there for Quitman. And Quitman takes over just shy of midfield. Ball on their own 49-yard line, 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. Red Devil defense needs to come up with a turnover in a big way.
Atkins has 1 timeout.
Yeah.
Quitman has all 3 timeouts. Not that they would use them right now. 2:50 left on the clock Quitman has the ball at the 49, headed towards midfield. Jordan Moore-Payne, I fully expect them to just put the ball on the ground. He's going to run out to the right side, rolling out. He's going to be met close to the line of scrimmage. He's going to fight forward. He's going to pick up about 3. Coaches are out on the field looking. There was some very aggressive blocking there on number 2, Tate Sweden. They're having to help him put his pads back in his jersey.
Yeah.
Coach Dobbs, Coach Harrelson are certainly not happy.
Yeah, Coach Harrelson looking for an explanation from the official. Now Coach Dobbs out there as well. Number 77, Jeremiah Green, got to that second level and was blocking Tate Sweden and drove him into the ground really hard. And I think that's what they're talking to the officials about. Atkins calls their final timeout, I believe. They're showing on the board that Quitman took that timeout, but I don't think that's right. I think the officials signaled that Atkins called the timeout to stop the clock with 2:30. While we've got just a moment, I want to mention Atkins. I mentioned this last week in the broadcast. One of the junior high football players, number 50, Ethan Burns, is battling cancer, is taking some treatments this week, and there will be a benefit singing tomorrow night at Sweet Home Free Will Baptist out Highway 247. Just east of Atkins, northeast of Atkins, and I believe that starts at 6:30. And all of the proceeds from that, all the money collected, will go to the Burns family as they fight cancer with their 8th grade son. So our best wishes and prayers go out to Ethan and his family. Hope y'all can make it out for that and help them.
QB takes a snap, keeps it himself. He's going to get forward, pickup of about 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 4 yards for Quitman. The clock's going to tick here. Actually, I think it was Yep, the clock's going to run.
They're going to wind it.
Scoreboard is incorrect there. Atkins is out of timeouts. If Quitman can get a first down, this one's going to be about over, folks. 2:16 left on the clock.
3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. That is 4. 3rd and 4.
Yeah, it is 4. 3rd and 4. I'll look for that run to the left side. They've been doing. There it is. They've been doing it all night.
And
there's a penalty flag on the play. Quarterback, he's going to break away. He's going to run. Kenny Rivas with a wonderful shoelace tackle. They're going to throw an unnecessary roughness, but he was already in the air.
Yeah, that's.
We've got a Red Devil who's down writhing on the field, but down here they're going to call an unnecessary roughness penalty. But our guy was already in the air when the quarterback came up. That is not an unnecessary. There was holding back here first. They're going to say those penalties offset. But we have a Red Devil down. I can't quite see who it is. I would hope they would pick up that flag down around the 10.
Yeah, the officials closest to that didn't throw the flag. It was the guy who came in late.
All they saw was the quarterback got hit late, and our guy was already in air. He was trying to hurdle over the quarterback, and then the quarterback stood up.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we do have an injured Red Devil down here on the 39-yard line. That is number 80, Lucas Sims.
And they are helping him to his feet now. And he's going to walk off under his own power.
Doesn't look wobbly. Maybe just kind of holding his back there, holding his hip.
Yeah.
May have gotten trampled up in the midst of that.
So we've got a discussion now amongst the officials back there at about the 15-yard line. And that's where they have spotted the ball. And now they run out, and we've got an official going to the Quitman sideline to give an explanation to them.
And nobody coming over here to Coach Dobbs.
That's not a good sign.
That is not a good sign. Nobody coming to Coach Dobbs is a bad sign, folks.
But they are marching the ball back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. So
I think they're going to offset.
Let's see.
Yep.
We're about to get the indication from the white hat here.
Yeah, Coach Dobbs is not pleased.
He's
with what
out at the hash to try to be a part of the conversation amongst the officials there.
Coach Dobbs advocating for his young men, as any good coach does.
Lengthy discussion here from the officials, and that official, the back judge, is now coming over to talk to Coach Dobbs. Now we got another official joining the discussion out there on the 45.
Yep, we have this back official here, very not making very respectful animations towards our head coach.
And then you have the official walking toward him and pointing at him and mouthing, and the white hat is telling his official, get back out here.
Yeah.
So that's one thing you don't do as an official, is engage the coaches. I mean, you've got to maintain a little bit of a separation there. I mean, you give them an explanation, but you don't argue with them, and you certainly don't walk at them and point at them. And
there's some mouthing going on there between the back judge and Coach Dobbs, and that's not good.
And we've still got a discussion going on amongst the officials. We've got umpires standing over the ball at midfield at about the 45, and now we're going to get an explanation. We
have holding
on Quitman.
Yep.
And we got a personal
there
foul
it is.
Against the Red Devils. So they're going to mark off the holding call first, and because that was a dead ball personal foul, they'll mark off 15 yards after that.
That's going to give Quitman a first down. Would it not?
The 10-yard penalty is going to bring them back to their own 45.
It'll be third and 14.
Yeah.
And then the 15 yards will be given a first down.
That's going to be at the 40-yard lines where the ball should be placed. That is going to give them a first down.
That's going to give them a first down, and that's going to be it, folks. They can take a knee, and this one will be over, folks. The referees have effectively ended this game. With 1:55 left, all Quitman's got to do is take a couple of knees, and this one's done.
And now the Red Devil coaches are back out on the field talking to the referee.
And you hate to see, Scott, referees making pivotal game-altering calls at the end of the game, and this has happened 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. And they don't always get it right. I know that. I know that all too well, having been down there on the field where they are. But yeah, in a crucial situation like this, you hate to see it get to this point where it's out of the players' hands. And
yep. Quarterback is going to take a knee certainly here.
And Atkins cannot stop the clock out of timeouts.
Yep. Yep, and that's going to be it, folks. Quitman's going to take a couple of knees, and that one is going to end Atkins' hopes of a comeback here with a first down given to him. Wasn't too much Atkins could have done.
Yeah, they're going to have to snap it another couple times, but it's going to end up the result's going to be the same. Quitman is going to come out of here with a 52-45 win over the Red Devils.
I think Quitman may end up having a punt. Maybe. They're gonna snap it here. That ball, they're gonna clock. Nope, that's gonna be it. 40 seconds is gonna tick off the clock. It's third down. That's it.
Gonna have to snap it one more time, and that'll do it.
That'll bring up fourth down after this snap, but then the time will expire. They could go ahead and snap it whenever they want to now. And that is going to bring up the end of the game here, folks. Red Devils are going to come out of this thing with another heartbreaker, another close loss, as has been the case for the 3 losses this season. Another tough loss at home here. 45-52 is your final score. The Quitman Bulldogs are going to pull this one out here against Atkins, to the boos and the misery of the home team with this officiating crew. 45-52, your final score. Bulldogs beat the Red Devils.
We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and wrap it up. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.